Oh. There are books
Mr.
all over
Greywarden.
the desk. Mm.
Mr. Greywarden.
Mm.
Wakey, wakey. Rise and shine. I can't imagine that's a very comfortable position to sleep in.
What time is it?
There's no sun. It's hard to, exactly keep track of a time here in the Feywild. But it is time for the usual bi-weekly gathering, so...
Kids aren't here. I'm going back to sleep.
Uh,
Wake me up when they're back.
At least don't slobber on the books.
More.
Moves the books out the way, piles them to the side.
Careful with those. Some of those are mine.
Well, you can pick yours out when you sort them back into where they should be. Yours or the guilds, I'd rather you not crease them.
It'll be fine. Books are fine.
It depends on the quality of the parchment. I know nowadays a lot of people
True.
Paper stuff. It's
I found a bunch of
quality
cultivation
and
books, though. There's shit I already know. Figured I'd give them to the Zhangs. Not in the best condition, but it works. I've just been doing too much reading. Trying to catch up on shit I don't know.
If you do find any books in poor quality, the page finder moth that I gave to the doll that can copy them more or less instantaneously, so if you're worried about them falling apart, I recommend giving that thing a shot.
Alright. I'm not so much worried about them falling apart, but I'll keep it in mind. Be useful, if anything.
Future reference, mainly.
Oh, yeah.
Also, it's always prudent to make copies of books that you only have one of. Otherwise,
not
if something
wrong.
happens to one, then that knowledge is lost.
There it is. Yeah. Just trying to do a lot more research to better help everyone. Glad I got an infinite book.
What?
Right, so back home, I used to take a lot of notes. The problem is, I had a lot of books because of those notes. No, limited pages and all that, and you don't want massive books or you'll end up with something like this. So, at some point, I got an enchanted book that just has infinite pages but never changes the size. It's about, like, this big. Like, that thick, and that's it. I'll keep flipping the pages over and over again, and can keep writing.
This one sleeping on some books.
Yeah. Shit. Hey. Here. Shit I found. Books on cultivation. Stuff we've already gone over, but having physical copies would be helpful.
Okay. I
If
guess
you'd
I'll
like, I
sit
can
these
help
down over here.
translate or make copies later.
Yes, please.
One's in
Can you-
less,
Can you put them in the hat for now? Thank you.
pops the hat down. Abracadabra.
Ugh.
And books in the hat.
No, one day you're gonna pull a rabbit out of there and I'll be actually surprised.
I have actually stored a plush rabbit in there just for that joke. I wouldn't keep a live rabbit in there, that'd be inhumane. Well, not that I'm human.
Fair. In any case,
I try.
apparently, our local slime, our local slime seems to be building snowmen.
Which one? We have a lot.
the guild member, I imagine.
The red one.
There's a few red ones. You're
I
gonna have to be a bit
imagine
more
the,
specific.
Boots.
Okay. Fucking turns around, vanishes. Bye. Boats.
Ooh. I'll probably eat it by accident if I put it in me. So just stick it in the butt right now.
What? Okay, hang
You're
on.
making a snowman.
Did you take any cold resist items? Do you have a heat stone in
what
you?
was the thing that...
I think there was a
Lady
rock
Dorada
they were
gave me that
given
cream
that
stuff.
keeps it warm.
Okay, just making sure.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, she gave me some cream stuff that I ate, and now I'm all warm.
Magma
Like, even out here, I'm
cream.
still warm. Oh yeah, that's what it was.
It works, though. Usually we use the treat burns. It makes sense. It heats people up, though. Typically, I use blaze powder for that. Also, the fuck is this?
It's pretty
Please
spicy.
describe this Please describe this snowman for me.
It's the bottom half of a snowman. There's one big snowball that's like bigger than her. That's just the bottom of it, and she just put on the middle of it, which makes the entire snowman taller than you.
Well, can't say you aren't going for
Oh,
making
and
a
there's
good
a carrot
snowman.
sticking out of the butt.
Well, can't say you aren't going for making a snowman. Gods.
Now I just need the head.
Shouldn't be too hard to make. Just gather some more snow up. Seeing as it doesn't seem to
Yeah.
stop snowing. Snow, once it does stop snowing, you won't be able to make any snowmen.
Mhm.
So,
I haven't made one yet, so I want to do it while
What hell are you? What'd you say? Aeons? Millennia?
well, Boots is making a massive snowman.
So,
We still need to test out your new soul ring thing. Looks like Boots is, yeah.
as long as she doesn't put a magic hat on it, we'll be fine.
I think I'm the only one with a magic hat here at the moment.
I have a helmet, does that count?
Listen, it's Boots. I would not be surprised by anything.
Do helmets count?
Would preserve the snow, though.
What would happen if she put a pumpkin on it?
It would turn into a snow golem, so long as it's carved.
Oh, I see. No one tell her.
A universal thing, a fee thing, or just your influence?
Could be just me being around that's influencing it, possibly. I know, typically you would build a snowman 2 parts and then put this pumpkin on top. If you build it 3 parts, it will not work. Considering how they're trying to put a head on right
okay.
now, it'll be fine.
Alright.
Now, if they decide to put the pumpkin over the head part,
Well, like you say, as long as she's not hurting anyone. No real problem there. Plus, keeps her.
How's
Yes.
the progress with searching for your friend?
Oh. Delta gave us a device. I believe when the time's right, if I could get a hold of you two and Exy, we could go there together and get me. Hi, and get me back. Speaking of, I'll need to check on Exy later, see how her repairs are going.
how's the snow Snowman. I almost said snow
Pretty
golem.
good, though it doesn't have a face, just a nose. I forget what I need to make the face.
Typically,
You know?
it's rocks.
Coal,
Coal.
stones, anything
Rocks are-
dark. Something that
Mhm.
Ooh,
contrasts
I can
against
get
the
rocks. I don't know
That'll
what
work.
coal is though.
But yeah. What?
Hmm.
I mean, if she makes an offering to the Fae, she could ask for some coal.
Don't do that.
Or she could just ask me. I might not be as rich as Dorada, but I have my own share of stuff. I have a lot of stuff as well.
Yeah.
Considering we literally have a fire in there for the cook pot.
I figured that was just
There's coals
charcoal, but...
underneath.
True, but are you
Well, I
really
mean, we
gonna
also have a forge.
Coal, charcoal made in similar forms.
Are you really gonna tell Boots to stick their hand in there?
No, at least not while it's lit.
When is it not lit? Every time I go in there, it seems to be on.
I think the Fae know when we're around and light it for us to keep the place warm.
Or perhaps carrots hiding in the potato bag.
Oh, that would make sense too.
It would, yeah.
And still, there's the forge. There's plenty of coal there. Last I saw, unless
Yeah.
that got damaged.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's some stored upstairs. You got
Hey.
everything you need?
I was able to get some rocks from over there.
Hmm.
I need some more though.
You? Uh.
Hmm.
Boots.
Okay.
You're taking bits of the forge.
Forge? What's a forge?
It's where we make weapons and such and repair them. This is the forge's foundation. It's what keeps it stable. You're damaging guild property.
It's already damaged. It's all broken.
Well, yeah, but we don't want it to get more damaged. Or else we'll just have to replace the entire thing instead of repairing some very specific things.
Oh.
It'd be a lot more expensive to just toss the entire
Oh.
thing out and replace it. Yeah. There should be boulders around here instead for you to hit. Just, sides of those little drop-offs. It's fine.
Can I
Just...
use what I got right now?
Oh yeah, no, you can. Just don't take from the forge. At least not the foundation. I was gonna say we do have
Okay.
coal in one of the chests upstairs in the forge. Since we had
Oh.
the actual forge part of it. But yeah, this will be fine. Just don't damage it more.
Usually people don't like it when I take stuff from chests.
It'll be fine.
They get all mad.
It'll be fine.
Hmm. How many rocks do you think will make a smile?
Depends on how big you want the smile to be. You could have 3 rocks for just a straight line, typically 5 for a curve, and more if you want an even larger smile.
I want mine to look like
Hmm. Then I'm thinking you'll want at least a W.
W. Yeah.
Then you'll want at least 12, maybe 14.
Oh.
Can't forget the eyes and the... Can't forget the eyes and the nose itself, which is typically a carrot.
Well, I already got the carrot. And I already got the eyes.
And then all it takes is just the mouth.
14. Got 1, 2, 3. Need
Don't-
more.
Don't forget the ones you already have inside the snowman as well. Did you not already put some in the smile? Or did you just finish off the eyes and nose?
I just did the eyes.
And yeah, 14 to add to the smile. Again, just hit the drop-offs over there. Unless you want to run out and find
Okay.
another rock. Boots is way
Alright.
too destructive.
That's why I figured I'd mention it. You never know how cosmic issues pop up.
Put them all in at once. Deal with the absolute mess that comes out of that. Or one by one. Understand what we
Uh-oh. It's fine. Damn it, Boots. This is going to be another thing we have to get fixed. Can't just leave my drink. You got it?
Yeah.
Alright.
type being water definitely be very nourishing to most plants.
Tell me about it. Yeah, I have a gift for Lynn next time I see her. It's going to be a bunch of seeds. I told her about that. But also vials of seawater. But it help any plants that don't like the environment to make them stay free. Apparently we did good. We are the only people smart enough to not give her a living flower. plucked from the ground.
Those frost giants are frost golems, right? Still need to check that out too. Tired.
Grey Warrior?
Hmm?
Do you know how to get all these leaves off? You'll see that she's holding two halves of a snapped birch tree.
Just pull them off. That's all you really gotta do is just pull them off. Or you could leave them on.
Okay.
Question, as in two halves
it
of a
made his
trunk?
arm look all bushy.
As in two halves of a
No, a
trunk?
whole tree.
Okay. Two whole trees?
A whole tree that's been snapped in half.
Okay, I'm making sure. Like, vertically or... Oh,
Like, you take it like a stick and you.
Okay, so that means only one of them would have the leaves. If it's been, like, cut in horizontal. Okay. Then, yeah, just gotta remove the leaves. You gotta pull them
Okay.
off.
This one's good.
including trees. And they hold living things very precious, both flora and fauna, plants and animals.
Living?
Yes, trees are alive. They are different
Wait, what?
form of life, but they are alive.
Wait, trees are
nonetheless.
alive?
Yes.
Mhm.
Why don't they move?
They do. Just very slowly.
But very slowly.
I've never seen a
Think
tree
about how
like
a
move without like the
seed
wind.
That's the thing. They don't
It's
move and
easy
people
to
are
see
watching
on
them.
Something like a sunflower. If you
Huh.
were to look at a field of sunflowers and take note of where the petals are facing, then come back in the evening, you'll see that the heads have followed the sun.
Oh,
The leaves will turn to face the sun. They are alive, they don't have brains as we do, but they have a intelligence of their own. They and other nature-attuned folk can even sometimes speak to them.
oh.
It's the weirdest thing you'll ever see.
I didn't see any fae in the tree. Aren't they like little people with like little butterfly wings?
Those are pixies or
Some of them,
fairies.
yes.
There are some who are much larger.
Yes, some
Oh.
they look like animals that speak, others look like normal humans. They come in very different shapes and sizes, and some are even invisible to you until you rip up their home and piss them off. So, yes, please
Oh.
do not remove, destroy, or edit the terrain in this area without direct permission from the staff. I have a feeling we're going to get a very, very angry complaint soon.
I just want to make a cool snowman.
Show me which tree you pulled up.
Okay.
Pick a side, damn it. Pick a lane.
Over there somewhere.
Alright. I'm going to go over to the hole, leave a sorry note, and,
Hi. Hi.
Oh my.
You look cool.
apologize. Oops,
Huh?
I need to apologize to them. Sincerely.
I never seen them before.
You destroyed their home boots.
Uh,
Believe us.
This fae lived in the
Oh,
tree you ripped
did you
apart.
live in that tree? Huh? I'm sorry? What?
No.
Huh?
It is too late.
Not exactly.
Hmm?
As there's been no terms or conditions, no
Wow.
deals spoken verbally. Pull that shit again and I will remove your
Oops,
head from your
oversight.
shoulders.
Calm down. Let me deal with this.
What
But I
happened?
understand they have
Excuse me.
destroyed your home, and I apologize for that, and I will have my guild member be more cautious in the future.
As for reparations, please, over here, I wish to speak to you.
Do not shake hands with fae.
What happened?
But simply, you destroyed
Is that
his
a
home.
fae?
That is a fae. You destroyed his home.
I apologize.
He wished for you to apologize and grant reparations, give him something in return for destroying his home.
Anything we can do to
You then proceeded to
Didn't
try
say
and shake
anything
it.
though.
It was talking, you just can't understand it.
The tree is unfortunately damaged.
Oh.
Would you be able to repair it if we put it
They,
back
like,
in place? Or
Speaking French?
No,
require help?
it's more specific fae language that you don't know. Point is, do not ever shake anyone's hands.
Entry.
Unless you know exactly what they are, and what they're saying. Because for all you know, he could have been, or it could have been giving you details of a contract. You shaking your hand would seal that deal, and he could have put you into servitude for the rest of your life without you even knowing.
1 month.
Oh, oh, oh.
1 month.
That sounds.
Or work for me.
That sounds boring.
The details we can go over if that time limit is reached, but I will do my utmost to ensure that you have your home restored by the time it's in.
I want you. Want you.
I'm sorry for breaking your tree.
So,
I fucking hate the Fae.
we need someone who has ample amounts of nature magic and a fresh birch sapling to plant in place
Would
of
you
the
need-
one you destroyed.
We need birch. I have plenty. It's the one tree everyone seemed to hate, but I was fine with it. But if you need saplings, I have tons. Whether they're still alive or not, I don't know. They tend to go into a bit of a stasis, but
A sapling might be easier, but transplanting it might cause issues. Perhaps if we
Never had a problem
find
before,
some of the
but-
bird seeds around here, perhaps buried dormant underground or nearby, then we can plant it. It would need a sufficient amount of nature-tuned mana or some druid to make it grow
Are
faster.
saplings like in leaves or something?
yes and no.
They generally fall from trees in the autumn. They hibernate through the winter and then grow in spring. So
They got a
considering the
bunch of
state
leaves.
At the moment, you will likely be able to find a bunch of birch seeds scattered under the snow around the birch trees. So if you carefully rummage through the snow, look for anything that looks small, hard, that's not a stone.
Okay.
So,
We have a month to grow a entirely new birch.
If they can't find,
Otherwise, Boots is going to work for this Fae.
or I kill it, whichever comes first. If Boots can't find this seed, I'm just
I
gonna pull
don't
one
think
out of
that's a
storage.
good thing. Because technically Sarah has a contract with them all.
Yes.
If Boots can't find a seed, I'll
Would you
just
mind
pull
helping
one out of
Boots look
storage.
for
Yeah.
birch seeds. They should look like
Hang on.
coarse.
Look like
little,
this.
Yes, like corn on the cob that's been eaten.
Okay,
No, I'm
Fine.
not giving. No,
but I'm gonna let them do all the hard work.
that's
I'm
fine.
innocent this time.
That's fine.
I mean, can you at least supervise them?
Please.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Sarah and Lynn are busy. We're not exactly going to call a Fae to help.
If Boots can't find any, I'll just plant one of the many saplings I have. Take its pick.
I'm aware, but it was a full-grown old birch.
I've got ways of speeding this stuff
We'll
up.
need someone to
Essential
extract
plant steroids. Hit it with enough of it, it'll grow immediately. It's kind of scary sometimes. I
I'm
accidentally.
aware of that. However, this isn't our mistake to fix. She will not learn if she does not fix it, at least partially
True.
herself. I was thinking
True.
perhaps drafting a quest to go convince a druid to help grow it. Perhaps even a circle.
That might work. With a caveat, however. Boots leads the mission. Boots speaks with the druid.
Of
Boots
course,
tries to
it is
convince
her
them.
mission.
Yeah. Anyone else can go if they want to help out, but the
Boots is
convincing.
leader. Boots will make the decisions. Others can aid.
Mm-hmm.
The final decisions will rest with Boots. If she fails to convince them, then I will offer another option, but
It's better not.
I imagine I'll have to make it slightly more difficult each time, make sure that she understands she cannot do things like this without repercussion. If you were to go and plant a birch seed, use your steroids, or even I cast growth on it, nothing would change. She'd feel like she'd be able to do that again, get away with it, and others will just help her out. She won't learn. At the very least, she's not making this mistake on her own. We can guide her down the right path to learn and not make this mistake again.
Yeah. Bright side, no one got killed from it,
Clearly
so
found one.
no one got killed from this, so that's a bright side. This could have been so much worse. I didn't actually. Am and still am ready to
I
take
had to
that
hold it so
phase.
she didn't need it. Two things. One, she forgot what she needed the sapling for. You need to really check to see if she has a mental, memory issue.
She's right there.
I stand by my
Hello.
statement.
Okay. First of all, that
I do forget stuff a lot.
very angry.
You can be angry all
They
at
often
once.
display their emotions physically. It was pure black. It was pissed.
Wait, are they not normally that color?
I am unsure. I have not met that Fae before, but in my experience, even those even slightly related to the Fae, like Ladrin, are affected physically by their emotions.
Hey Boots, do you know why you need this birch seed? Or birch sapling?
I need to plant it to replace the tree that I broke.
They literally didn't remember until I told them just a few moments ago.
Well, they didn't really tell me exactly what they needed it for.
Oh boy.
You understand why this is an issue that you broke that tree.
Saplings make trees?
And a lot of things make sense now.
Oh.
Mm.
And a lot of things make sense now,
Oh.
possibly.
Oh, are they like tree eggs?
Yes, to an extent they are like tree eggs.
We
Oh,
can have
cool.
the lessons later. I need to explain the plan, right? So, Miss Boots,
Mm-hmm.
we have a seed, but it will not grow into a tree the size of which you destroyed in a month. It will take years naturally, even in the Feywild. We will need
Oh.
someone to grow it with magic. The resident druids or magic users of that nature are busy, and I do not wish for you to solely rely upon the staff here to correct a mistake with me. So, I have a plan to send you on a quest to find a druid, or perhaps even a whole druid circle, contract their aid, and bring them back here to grow the tree. You
Oh.
will be in charge of this mission. You will make the decisions. People
Oh.
can come along to help you and advise you, but in the end it is your decisions, your words that will have to convince them.
Ooh, cool. I get to be like a captain?
Yes.
Whoa.
However,
Just like,
if you fail,
just like Mr. Damien.
Miss Boots, if you fail,
Yeah?
it will. We will not cover fully your mistakes. We will do our best to ensure that the Fae are fair, but that Fae has demanded that you will work for them if you do not grow the tree within the time limit.
Oh. Wait, what do I have to do for them?
We are unsure, but I will make sure myself that the terms are fair.
Okay.
You need to be aware that there are always consequences for your actions, both good and bad.
Hmm.
You are going to have to work to fix this situation.
That's a big word. What
Hey,
that one mean
Boots.
again?
Hey, Boots, do me a favor.
Yeah?
Go plant this where that tree you ripped out was. Be careful with it. It's just the sapling.
Hold on. Takes off a boot, puts it in. There.
You don't need to put it in the boot. Just dig a little hole, put it in the ground.
It's just so I can
Go.
hold it.
That's fair. Just, okay. Go plant that for us real quick.
Okay.
Thank you. I think Boots has ADHD. It would answer and solve
I
some
think so.
things. It's not she's forgetting,
Traditional
it's
form
that
of
it's...
dealing with it with medication might not work on a slime.
No.
She may need to see
It's fine, don't worry.
a
It's...
therapist.
Depending on how it
You
works
might
with
need to
her...
get in contact.
Depending on how it works with her, it can actually be very easy to handle. It's not that Boots was forgetting, it's that Boots heard it, but cannot specifically recall it. She heard it, did not exactly listen or retain it. It's not that hard. We just need to make it, or explain things in a way that Boots understands it and gets excited about. We know Boots enjoys combat. Treat this as a sort of combat sort of scenario. Go here, get this done. Think of it as some sort of thing to break through. It also doesn't help their current mental, too.
She doesn't enjoy lessons. She's probably more of a practical learner. She definitely needs to learn more about the world and some basic concepts. But I am not going to force an education upon her if it is not her desire. Why is she up against that tree?
That's where she's planning it.
This happening.
Probably.
Should I go and check on her again?
Please. I will write up this quest. Well, at least she gets a quest all to herself.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to see what happened to those druid circles I used to know. Surely some of their descendants still live. Will you be alright taking care of them for the rest of the night?
I can do that. I've been meaning to test some stuff with the Shangs anyway, and Boots hopefully won't be causing any
Boots
more.
enjoys combat.
Yeah.
Good, take them through some sparring lessons or something. Also, I have, done a little reconnoiter of the area. Those crystals in the pit, they seem to give off a mild protection effect. Any injuries sustained in there should be lessened significantly.
That I noticed.
At least minor injuries.
Yeah. Severe things are still gonna hurt like hell.
Right, I'll say goodbye to them then.
It'll be fine.
Involved in this one. I ain't getting involved in this one. She buried it completely. Shh. Why don't you go and tell her how to bury a sapling correctly?
Okay,
What?
that was a sapling.
I buried
you
it.
remember that. Boots.
She did exactly what was told.
Shiro,
I even asked the Fae if
I'll
I
be
could
leaving
bury
now
it.
to do my paperwork on this quest. And
I didn't say
to
anything.
inform Miss Sarah, make sure that she's aware of the situation.
Okay.
I believe Mr. Greywarden
Come on,
has
Boots.
some plans for you two.
For me?
Where exactly did you plant it?
Right there.
Okay. I could be wrong. Maybe it just doesn't have ADHD and it is just them being a child.
Right here.
Okay. How exactly did they plant it?
There's just a mound of dirt right there. She clearly just like scooped out the hole, put the seed in, and then put the dirt back in.
Okay. Well, they got the burying part right. However, it doesn't need to be this deep, for one. And that's fine. Some trees do need to be that deep. Others, such as this one, doesn't need to. It'll grow down as it grows up. Second, the dirt, it's fine to pour it on, but again, only for some trees. Instead, pack it around, but keep it loose. That way the tree can go through it and grow much easier.
Okay.
Other than that, you did pretty well. Okay.
I got a question.
Ooh, thank you.
Did she bury it, or did you basically dig it back up and plant it again?
And she did well. I only shifted the dirt around a little bit.
Alright. Hopefully that'll keep the Fae happy.
Not yet. Now then,
Yeah.
training arena.
Oh, goody.
Relax.
I'm just on edge because Fae shit. I don't want to deal with Fae shit.
It's fun. Trust me, I understand that feeling, but don't worry, it's gonna be fine. Just don't shake any hands and you'll be alright.
Don't shake any wings either. Personal experience.
Just don't touch Faye and you'll be fine. Physically, anyway.
Honestly, yeah.
Magically
I
as
thought it was
well.
polite to
It is-
shake hands.
It is polite to shake a hand, but keep in mind, one thing you gotta know
Just
is
don't shake a Fae's hand.
that Faye was speaking rapidly as well before you shook your hand, and then it made the gesture for you to shake your hand before it started laughing. If you can't understand something, don't do anything. If you can't understand someone, don't do anything. Find someone who can understand it.
Okay.
And again, don't touch Faye unless you know exactly what they're saying. They are extremely good at contracts. And one of the main things some of them do is
Okay.
trick people into doing contracts. Think of it this way.
Hmm.
If this month passes and you don't get that tree set up, you won't be able to fight at all. That's what being bound to servitude does. He will force you to do things you do not want to do. And it's one of those is
That's
not being able to...
tough.
Exactly. So you gotta get that tree, you gotta get those druids as soon as you can.
Hey. I just want to make a snowman.
That's fine. The snowman part's fine. However, just be more
Really
careful.
Cool snowman too.
It is. Just be careful with the materials you get. Before, just damaging the forge to get the stones, not good. The coal instead from up top, that's fine. You need wood. For these ones, we have some 2x4s inside the forge as well.
Okay. What about the snow? Is the snow okay?
The snow is fine, as the Fae don't have an exclusive thing with the snow. It's coming from the sky. Trees, on the other hand, are much different. It'd be one thing if you just smashed a rock. They might be upset about that, because, hey, that was in my lawn. Don't destroy stuff in my lawn. On the other hand,
I
trees...
did also smash a rock.
But that was fine. Why?
You
Because
also said.
because rocks aren't typically used as homes. Trees, on the other hand,
Okay.
Part of a home.
are. They can be part of a home, yes, but think of it this way. Fae prefer living things to live in. Like trees, a rock is inanimate, it's not alive. Would it have nature magic or energies around and inside? Maybe, but it is not considered alive traditionally. So destroying a rock is fine. The trees, on the other hand, would be basically their homes, where they live, where they sleep. Think of it this way, Boots. There's a race out there known as dryads. Some of them are known as, and there's also flower nymphs. If they are bound, their lives are bound to specific plants.
Some person.
If that tree belonged to one of them, you could have killed them, essentially. Without even meaning to.
Oh. Wait, but people cut down trees all the time.
Which is why you tend to see some dryads and such be very hostile towards people, especially in those areas.
No.
Get your ass back here.
I don't think I've seen a dryad before.
Hi.
Hello.
Who was it?
Who was it that did what?
Huh? Can I do something?
Did you plant it?
Yes, the sapling has been planted.
Show
Yeah, I planted it.
me.
This way,
Okay.
actually. Boots, you lead the way.
Do you like my snowman? Never mind.
Focus, Boots. Fucking Faye. Trust me, buddy, I would be one of the most annoying things you will ever have to fight. You're alright, Boots. Just calm down and breathe.
I don't think I breathe.
It's just a saying.
Hello. I buried it right here.
Not berry, plant. Very specific wording here.
Is that okay? I asked the Fae if I could dig a hole.
Be more careful.
Huh?
Be more careful.
Okay.
Don't do it again.
Okay. Oh, this is freaky.
Fucking
Was that
hate
a Fae?
Faye. That was me. Sorry.
Fucking hate Faye too.
Okay. Now then, back to the combat arena before we get interrupted again by another Fae. I will gut the next one that tries to interrupt. Fae Council, Fae Lords be damned.
Who was that?
One of the more important Fae around here. Not top of all Fae, but still very important.
Oh.
But it's so,
Are they like a king?
not quite a king. Think a step below or something.
Prince?
Possibly.
Are they a prince?
I don't think so.
Ooh.
If they were, it'd be a lot more obvious. Okay.
I'll keep watering these fucking flowers. I ain't fucking risking that shit.
I am. Fuck the Fae. What can they do to me? I will be the most annoying thing they will have to fight, and they will lose.
Ain't my problem.
You trip over
dig
root.
your own grave.
Ah, son of a.
Huh?
Keep going.
What happened?
You okay?
I'm fine. Keep
What
going.
happened? I look like someone kicked you.
Tripped. Keep going.
Alright. Should I get my gear on, or it's gonna be like a barehanded brawl thing?
Get your gear on.
Alright.
Boots, you can be in the arena. Yep, there we go. Okay. Arms. Alright, Boots, you got any new abilities you want to test out? That is the main thing we're down here to do. Testing abilities.
Not really any
Well.
new ones.
Alright, Zhangs. And then you can test your main abilities. Hit me. Soul Ring ability. Let's see it.
Alright.
Ooh.
That ain't much. We're still trying to work out how it works exactly. Oh, Jesus,
Again.
I don't even have a fucking key active.
Soul Ring ability. Again.
Alright.
No key, just the ability.
You fucking want to kill us?
Maybe.
There you go.
You're lagging a bit.
Yeah, no kidding. It kind of takes a bit of effort to make this thing happen.
Okay. How you feeling after casting 2 of them?
Not good. Well, I mean, not bad, but not good.
Exhaustion levels, how are they? Can you move?
I mean, I think so.
You think so.
I mean, I'm moving, aren't I? Want me to do it again?
Yeah. But as soon as you do it, try to move to the side.
Fuck. Actually, kind of cool looking. Not gonna lie. Wish I could do better though.
How'd the move feel? Moving to the side after casting.
Sluggish.
Okay.
Sluggish.
Alright?
My muscles tensed up. Don't know why.
Cast it again at the wall. Keep casting until you think
The
you can't.
wall.
Keep casting until you think you can't anymore. It's not that fast.
Give me a moment.
It's 5. 6.
Nope. That's. Oh god.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What's her heart rate?
It's elevated.
Oh, looks like I was right. And wrong at the same time. I thought it'd be much more of a drain on you. And again, considering its speed and size, and it doesn't look like it's fully
Where'd the fish
finished.
go?
Oh, the fish is gone.
Because you're tired and
Ring's gone
drained.
too.
Try pulling your key into an arm. You drained yourself. 6 is your absolute limit. That's how many you can cast before you deplete all your ki, it seems. Boots, Ranged at any area of effect attacks, go test them over there.
Oh god, don't make me right
You're not fighting boots, don't worry.
now.
Want to see how long you
I'm
can
gonna
keep
go
those
sit
going.
down.
Area of effect.
Okay.
You know how you swing your yo-yos around in an area? Those
Oh,
circles, that's what
okay.
I mean. If it can hit multiple things,
Yes,
that's an area of an effect.
Like I know.
If you
Oh,
two
okay, I got a cool one then.
test all of them.
Oh, this
It's
one around
fine.
the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. I've seen what she can do. She can't hit me from here. Oh, yeah, no, that's her limit.
There you go. That's area of effect right there. Those inside will be hit. Test that, see how long you can keep it going. Make sure you figure out how to chain that into other things. Next attack from there. Can you swap?
Can she move while doing that?
What?
Can you move into a different attack from this, or do you have to stop your yo-yo?
I meant move at all.
I kind of have to stop this to do another thing with
Like
her.
that pose, it looks like she's kind of locked in there.
Can you move physically? Take a few steps to your left. Alright.
Yeah, a little bit. A little hard though.
And here's what I want you to test. Or here's what I want you to work on. Swapping from from one attack to another. You're around the world, swap to another attack. I don't mind if you have to stop your yo-yo. Find a way to, one, not have to stop the yo-yo. See if you could change its direction to start another attack. As for you two,
Okay.
you two, figure this would
Oh, we go to
happen.
snack break first.
Oh no, you do. Here. Boost your stamina, just be aware. It's gonna feel like you drank a lot of coffee.
Oh, it's that one. All right.
No, it's not one of the growth potions I gave you. Don't worry. It's a different one. It's just built to give you a shot of energy and that's it. So, do you see what I'm aiming to do with you two? Make sure you both swap out. Just because one of you is used to casting it does not mean the other is.
She can't come out right now. Growing pains. Her words, not mine.
Growing. You are looking a bit taller. That's good.
Thanks.
And also filling out, which is even better. Better you guys being, well, more muscled than
Yeah.
a freaking twig. Now,
Might
If
have to
we-
get the clothes we got altered, but hey.
probably. It's looking
So-
a bit smaller. But yeah, essentially, your upper limit, your absolute limit, as it seems to be with your current reserves, is 6. Cast that much and it seems you drop and can barely move. So at most, I am saying that you limit that to 3, 4 at the most.
Checks out. What did it feel like to you? We tried messing with the ice before.
It's cold for one, and definitely sharp, but nowhere near what it should and can be. Second, burning all your ki, you lost your soul ring, you lost your fish. It's still there, but it's not active right now, because you need to rest. Calm down,
Yeah.
don't force it. Hold it out and will it to go there, but don't give it a force. Make it more of a current.
Yeah, easier said than done right now.
It is easier said than done. But now you know your limit for that, and you know you can move after it, but it takes you a second. Something important to know.
Yeah.
As you look over at Boots, the end of their hand appears to be on the ground.
Oh boy.
You know, I expected that to happen.
Cut your hand off?
Again?
Mhm.
Both of
Yeah.
them?
No, just one.
That's good.
That's good.
Again,
I tried,
keep testing.
but I just kind of got my hand cut off.
Might want to work on getting you some bracers you can use then. Help you bend the yo-yo, at least around them, so you don't cut
Oh,
yourself.
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Usually I can stop the yo-yo from tangling up with me, but when it's going that fast, it's pretty hard.
Then that's what you should work on then. Minimize damage to yourself when doing such like that. The less times you cut yourself apart, the better.
Okay.
Back up so they have their space.
Yeah.
Now then, there you go.
So-
Now you know how your key works, at least that ability. Granted, I was expecting it to be a lot stronger than what it was. Then, to be fair,
Oh, you don't exactly know how to.
yeah, that, and you're not the peak of what you should be physically. Speaking of, I've been looking for stuff that should be able to help you with it. Things to help you refine your body and such. However, it's going to suck.
Okay, what are we talking about? Am I gonna fucking go be thrown into another pit? Because I ain't doing that.
No. Essentially, we're going to build something known as a pill furnace. However, the materials are a pain in the ass to get, even though I've located some, but they're a pain in the ass to get. Not doing it now.
Alright.
Maybe next year when everyone's gotten some time to pat and relaxed.
Yeah. By the way, heads up. Don't hold this against us, but once we're done with helping Nee out, once we're done helping Alice and Doll out,
You
I'm
want a
going on vacation at Deserted Island. Yeah.
I don't think a deserted island's the
I'm-
best choice.
No, you don't understand. We literally want a deserted island where we can just go nuts.
Physically, to
Scream, hunt, literally just sit down and not be bothered. No offense.
that's fine. I was gonna just suggest, if you want a vacation, just go to a resort. Spa resort, and something like that instead.
I
If you want a deserted
think
island,
Alice is
go
gonna
for
sign Blake up for that.
it. Technically, it'd be you as well.
I kind of miss like, yeah, but I can chill out inside.
Essentially, this pill furnace
If
is
she
gonna
wants
let
to
us
literally,
create items for you, too. One of them is a
Alright.
body refining pill, or blood strengthening pill, key pills, such like that. Some of them, from what I've found
Okay.
out, requires key to make. Some don't. We're gonna focus on the ones that don't require them to make. This refinement pill will make it easier for you to do cultivation stuff. However, its description means it's
Alright.
going to suck. It's gonna purge your body of all impurities.
oh, lovely,
Whatever you're thinking, it's
oh
worse.
lovely.
Any toxins,
Oh no,
anything considered impure for the body, not good for it in cultivation sense, will be ejected.
Oh joy.
You, Shiro,
Can't
will
wait.
be fine. One thing I'm unsure is if it'll work for both of your bodies if you take one.
Yeah, probably will, considering it's key stuff.
Plus side is, the book said, it provides you a perfect foundation for your cultivation. It tends to kill people without
Really?
key. Tends to kill people without key, however. But it said, if they survive, they have a perfect foundation to build upon. You've already got your key, you already have
Oh, we
cultivation
already-
down. But you're not at that point. Giving you this will help you. And it should increase your durability eventually as well.
That'll be good. Lord knows we need something to put us more in line with some of the heavy hitters we've run across.
Can't take a hit, avoid it. Simple as that.
Easier said than done sometimes.
Oh, I know that. You'll be fine.
Can I have your permission to do something?
What is it?
You know bullets won't hurt her, right?
I'm aware.
Can I just do something to distract her, see how she performs?
Let me
I
at
won't aim
least-
for the head, I promise. I have good aim.
Let me at least inform Boots of it.
That's fair.
Boots, pull it down. Well, how'd
Hi.
it go?
Pretty good. I only cut off a few fingers.
Much better. Now we're gonna make this more harder for you. Blake's gonna shoot at you while you do it.
Hmm? Oh.
The goal is for you to keep your focus with the yo-yo. Don't worry about dodging, don't worry about the damage, you'll be fine. Just focus on trying to keep your yo-yo moving. Blake will mostly be aiming
okay.
around you and not directly at you. Alright.
Okay.
Alright, they're aware. Shoot around them,
Alright.
not at them. The goal is for them to maintain focus while under fire, not while being shot
Alright.
directly.
Alright. I'll wait for it to wind up to its full.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing? Put your foot down. It's terrible.
What the hell?
It's shit aiming posture, and you know
There
it.
we go. Shut up. Blame Blake. She wanted me to do some cool action pose.
I mean, you're doing it again, so.
Fuck, am I? Ugh. Feet are going wild right now.
It seems to happen a lot for people. I think it's the flux interfering.
Mm-hmm.
Aim a bit closer to the feet.
Reloading, give me a moment.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Shiro's gonna be shooting your feet.
Okay.
Be up to you if you want to move.
Try not to hurt my boot.
Yeah, that'll be fine. It's up to you if you want to try and move to avoid the shots, or take them and focus on your yo-yo. You alright?
My legs are acting up a bit, but yeah.
Do you need to focus your legs?
Yeah. Okay, I can go a bit more. I don't want to waste too much ammo on this. And
Simple ammo you can just purchase anywhere, right? Should be fine.
yeah, but still, it's money, and I don't want to waste the money. She's moving.
Alright.
Did you tell her to move?
Told you to aim at her feet. Told her she'll be aiming at the feet. Goal is for her to either move a bit or focus on the yo-yo, and as you can see, yo-yo's dropped.
Shit.
Please focus.
I almost hit my boot.
They'll be fine. Any damage will just be repaired later.
Shit.
Mm.
Sorry? You said aim for her
It's
feet.
okay.
I did. They'll be fine, Boots. If they're damaged,
It's just they.
we'll fix them later.
They don't grow back.
I know. We'll repair them later. Won't be too hard to do.
Said behave.
Okay.
Can you do the thing I hear
Blame
people
Blake.
talk about at PL where they have to fix their bones? Or stretch their
Yeah.
legs?
Probably gotta do that at some point.
Go for it.
Yeah,
I know
I'll
for
be
some
okay.
reason they do a weird T-pose when they do so. Okay, well, they're doing that. I'll fire at you. Same rules as last time. I'll be aiming at your feet. Focus on whether you want to move, or focus on keeping the yo-yo still up and moving. It's up to you.
Okay, so I just gotta try not to care about the boots.
They're going to get damaged. They will be muddied. It's up to you if you want to move to avoid them being damaged, or focus on keeping the yo-yo up. Either way, it's going to help you both ways. Moving while keeping your yo-yo up, you'll be able to move closer to enemies. Being able to focus while being hit, while keeping the yo-yo up, well, increase its duration.
Okay, just make sure you fix them later, okay?
I will.
Whoa. Whoa, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, whoa. I'm gonna drop off my feet. Wow.
You alright?
Uh-huh. Oh, God.
How's the yo-yo feeling? Unstable?
Pretty good.
All right.
You cut me a few times, but it just grows back. Ow. Ow.
Okay, I'm gonna start rapid firing. See how much you can move while keeping that up, okay? Ready?
Okay.
Go.
Mm-hmm. Ow.
Okay.
Uh,
What other yo-yo tricks do you got?
not a whole lot. I just kind of got like a thing to just bonk you a lot. I call it walk the dog.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Actually.
and I also got loop de loop, which I use to like tingle people up.
All right. And then
Mhm.
back to what you were doing before. Focus on swapping from one to the other. Try to minimize the yo-yo's movement, or try to minimize how many times you have to stop the yo-yo if possible.
Hmm.
It'll help you fight better.
I know, but I can't exactly like use my yo-yo to do another thing with it when I'm using it to do one thing.
I know.
You know?
I'm not expecting you to immediately snap to another trick, but I am expecting you to try and slow one trick down to move into another.
Okay.
Think of it this way. If I throw a punch, I don't want to... If I'm going to punch again, I don't want to have to reel this one back before I punch again. Instead, 1,
Mm-hmm.
2, I want the other one to be moving while I do it. For your yo-yo, while it's spinning around, maybe a goal for you would be to hook it around your arm to move it into another
Alright,
one.
I think I fixed it.
Alright, cool. Welcome back. For now, focus on your little tying people up and your straight shot. See how you can swap between those.
Oh, okay, I can do that.
Seeing as one's a straight shot, it shouldn't be too hard for you to bend your yo-yo around to change its movements. Again, I'm not expecting you to get this done immediately. It's for you. There it is. Pull your key out again.
Yeah, just tried it for a bit. Oi. God, I hate this.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a moment.
Just recalibrate here. Oh yeah, that's... There you go. There you go.
This must be what Blake meant by growing pains.
Yeah.
Probably. Hey, have Blake swap out if you're tired of it. You're getting it, Boots.
No.
Now then,
Mm.
pull your key out.
Yes.
Can you pull your key out?
Yeah. Don't really have that much to work with though, so stick with this.
How's it feel compared to your
possible.
maximum?
How do I put this? You know how when you have a lake dry up, but then at the end you get like little muddy puddles at the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
That feels like what I'm working with right now.
How much does this feel like currently
I mean,
compared to how much you normally have in the tank?
If I was to put in like a percentage, I don't know, maybe about 10% or so. Maybe 15 if we're being generous.
I'll ask you again in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna see how. I'll ask you again in about 5 minutes. We're gonna see how your regen is.
Alright, I'm gonna let this go then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Keep-
gonna go get something to eat.
Go for it. 10 to 15%, you said? Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, now, see if you can transition from your tying up to your around the world.
Oh, that'll be tough.
It'll be tough, yeah. Hmm.
Watch out.
I'm alright. Though maybe tying up to around the world isn't what you should be doing. Try that one, yeah. Try your single target attack into around the world. If you can send it straight out and then pull it up and start spinning. Bit
Around the
messy.
world has like a little bit of a startup.
Which is fine, I'm not expecting you to do your around the world immediately. It's a bit iffy, but you're getting there.
I'm getting kind of hungry.
You want to go and get some food.
Kinda.
Alright, that's fine. That was today's goal. Get you all more used to your abilities and how you can use them. For you, it'll be transitioning from one trick to another. Like how I showed with the punches. 1, 2. It shouldn't be too hard once you figure out how to do it with the yo-yo moving. Granted, I'm expecting you to take your time with this. Don't rush it.
Okay, I'll try not to.
Last thing we need is for you to hurt yourself too bad with that. I understand you'll regenerate or heal.
I've hit myself with my yo-yo plenty of times.
But last thing we need is for you to hit your core or something else that's vital while you're trying to do a trick or transition to another one.
Oh. I don't think it's ever hit me there.
Probably not, but safety's sake and all that. Damn the buffet. Go on, go eat. Wonder where the problem children went.
Who, Blake?
Yeah, I wonder where they went. They better not be pushing themselves. Yeah, you're getting it. Slowly but surely.
Look who decided to pay us a visit.
Slime.
Oh, hey, Cherry. Long time no see.
What?
Blake has a pet slime. This is the pet slime. Apple.
Right.
you go.
Oops.
I don't know where it went.
I just dropped
It's fine. It's fine. It's in the
Slime ate
slime.
it. Yeah, Slime ate it. What are you talking about?
Pretty hungry.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep eating if you're
There
hungry.
you go. It's fine. They've been removed. You can go in there. Just don't eat everything, okay?
Huh?
Oh yeah, the barriers for slimes have been removed.
Oh,
Alright,
I thought I was just an exception.
alright. How much fuels we got in the tank now?
How long has it been?
5 minutes.
Mm.
5 minutes?
Really, it's been 6 minutes, but
Mm. I don't know. I'd say maybe around 35%, give or take. Only because we've been eating, though.
Oh, it's just
We only
like
felt it
telling you,
spike
like,
when
all
we
its
started
little
eating.
adventures and all that, like how
Hmm.
it's been eating embers from lanterns it comes across to stay warm, such like that.
Well then.
Ooh.
Adventures.
next time we're gonna have to test your
Yeah,
regen
adventure
without you
too,
eating
huh?
things. Well, your regen when
I'd rather
eating
not.
They're gonna have to.
Oh,
Test your regen, how it... We'll have to give your regen a test for how it would
Mm.
act in the field. Back here, it seems the regen's really fast. Granted, you have access to food. Next chance we get... Test... Or... Hell, you can do this on your own at some point. Fire off a maximum of 6.
Alright.
Gauge how much it feels you have left in the tank. Wait 5 minutes. Gauge again. Write it down. Let me know. Make sure you
Thank
don't eat anything in those 5 minutes so you can see how fast it takes. If your regen's
Alright.
quick, then it shouldn't take too long for you to be able to just get back to full and shoot off another 6 or 4.
Core.
Slimes.
This sword.
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised I didn't get tired. Usually I do when I use around the world that much.
That was the secondary goal for your training. Where the primary goal for them was to test how much it tires them out using their key ability. Yours was to see how much we can... That was your secondary. Test how much you can do your stuff without getting tired.
You okay?
Hmm. I didn't really get tired at all. I just got hungry.
There, Nick, you could completely understand. They're worried about this one.
I'm
In case you
fine. I'm
wondered what I'm
fine.
saying.
But, yeah, you
I'm
getting
more than fine.
hungry, Boots. You getting hungry would basically be you getting tired. If you get too hungry and you lose focus, simple as that.
Leg.
Goal is to help you to...
Not really.
Well, I'm not sure how
No,
exactly
it's
stamina
like a
for you
different
works.
feeling that I get.
Well, I'm not sure how stamina for you works,
Usually-
but...
Oh, there was that one time, like in the rain, when I tried using around the world, and I could just do it for like a really
Mhm.
long time.
You were probably getting dehydrated then.
Oh, you know what it might be?
Hmm?
Well, yeah, it is
She
like
might
when
absorb
I go to
water.
the desert.
Yeah, that'd probably do it. You're probably absorbing the snow as it fell.
Oh,
Hydration.
Hey.
snow
Yes.
made of water?
How does this
Yeah.
make you feel?
Ooh, ooh, ooh! I like that. Oh,
There you go.
this is fancy water.
Hello.
I guess.
But that'll do it. The goal is to figure out your staminas. To put it simply, 3 important things when it comes to doing any sort of combat. How much damage you can take, how much damage you can put out, and how long you can last. And to me, of all of them, the most important is how long you can last. Being able to take a lot of damage, being able to do a lot of damage means nothing if you can't last long enough to do it. The important things in combat. If you can do one strong attack and you just drop...
In a while. I'm gonna go play. Be back.
If you can send out one strong attack and then you just drop on the floor, you're useless at that point. If you can send out one strong attack and move afterwards, you're not as useless. If you can send one strong attack and then send it again over and over again, you're a lot much stronger. One of the most important things for you two is going to be, or you three, is going to be improving your stamina. You will be figuring out a way for you to absorb the ambient water in the air. Shouldn't be too hard depending on where you are. Some areas like deserts are obviously going to be hard for you. For you two, it's just going to be improving your base stamina as well as your ki pool, your ability to pull more ki, or regen it faster. That or find
I'm pretty sure the way we
go.
I'm pretty sure we have to improve this part before we can hold more ki.
Probably.
Or maybe get a second one of these.
Maybe, but I would hold off on
Heck.
that. Remember what we read? These soul rings are breakthroughs of sorts. Try getting another one of those too soon. No, it doesn't look like it. Try getting yourself another ring too soon, you're gonna hurt yourself, or worse. So we'll focus on your body refinements for now. But yeah, stamina is gonna be very important for all of you. Because let's be honest, if you were fighting me full force and I was only using my sword, you would drop eventually. Not because I'm undead and basically have infinite stamina, I don't. I do drop eventually, but because I've been doing this longer than you, I know how to minimize effort when I can, at least when attacking. Don't put more than you have to into an attack. Unless said attack is guaranteed to end a fight, do never put more than you have to. Always find enough to make it work to the level you want it to, and not drain you from it. For example, the Zhang's little key attack they were doing with the spikes was not complete. Because they aren't
so I
used.
shouldn't punch as hard as I can?
You can if you want, but you can get tired from it eventually. Punching once extremely hard might end it, but what if they get back up? What if they aren't done? Conserving your stamina,
Well,
conserving your
punch
energy.
more than once.
You can, but eventually you won't be able to. Everyone gets tired. For you, you'd be dehydrated
confirm
at that
something.
point. And that is
The slush is a waste.
the slush. There you go. Identify things that are burning excess from you. Identify things that are making it bad for you. That's not to say you can't use the slush for visual flair when
No.
you're in casual settings like this. But more combat-focused areas, that slush isn't going to be very helpful for
I'd
you.
only want the ice.
Hi.
Thing is,
Hello?
I don't exactly have the control to stop the slush.
Not yet.
Also, hey, long time no see.
The control is something you can work on.
Came back to check on the guild to see how everything's done.
Yeah?
Be going back to the monastery after.
How's that going? I heard you and Reagan had some big thing going on.
Just a lot of stuff we needed to handle. Stressful.
Fair enough.
It's slowed down for temporary, that's why I'm back. At least for tonight.
You know, if you need help, you can let us know. We're not exactly the faithful, but you're our guild
Yeah.
member. We do help each other.
If we need help, I'll see if Reagan thinks so, but we should be good.
Alright.
A lot of clerics and such. The guild's
By the way,
doing
outside there's a 20-foot snowman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. who
I made
built
it. I did.
That is
They pissed off a Fae by breaking a tree in half for the arms.
Oh, yeah.
This is what we've been dealing
why?
They didn't
I
mean
needed
to.
arms.
Again, go for guild supplies first, Boots.
Just be glad you're not undead. Just be glad you're not
Someone's
undead.
talking about me.
Be glad you're not undead. Just consider yourself lucky. I'm not gonna explain why. I had to deal
Fair
with
enough.
it.
Fuck the Fae.
Okay.
Fuck those green tree-hugging bastards. Anyway,
Hey, don't say that. Don't say that when Leaf's around, because Leaf is one of the nice ones.
no clue who that is.
Plus a
but
guild
okay.
master.
I know. Correction. Some Fae are the exception.
Literally right above us.
Some Fae are the exception. The rest can go screw themselves.
Yeah.
Isn't Dorado a
Some
Fae?
are the exception, not the
Oh,
rule.
she is not an exception, trust me.
Dorado? Is that what you said?
Yeah, isn't that their name?
Yes, that is their name.
The
Dorada,
vampire
I
lady?
think.
Dorada's her
no,
own
no,
thing.
but what?
Dorada's her own exception. That exception is just fucking annoying.
Wow.
Helpful every so often, but most of the time's just annoying. I'm really
Doesn't
fucking
every race
tired.
have their exception to the rule? That's why this guild exists. Why any adventuring guild exists, really.
Yeah,
Pretty
The
much.
exception to the rule.
yeah, I guess.
I've never seen a slime like me. Though, we did have one recently that
Well,
was
I've seen
like
a slime like you
talking.
before, actually. I have seen a slime like
Oh,
you
really?
before. Once. Yes.
Hmm.
You are not the
Hmm.
first one I've seen. And it was back at Pathfinder, it's not here.
Oh, that's the place I was trying to go. I got lost.
Yeah,
Aye.
let's just say the Fae kicked us out of that part of the forest.
Well, now this is
Yeah,
your
I got
part.
lost and I ended up in like some big city. After a long time.
I mean, I'm just glad that Sarah was able to convince them that they let us stay here. I just thought all Fae were going to, all the Fae in the forest were going to kick us out internally at this point.
I'm pretty
At least
sure
for us.
Sarah's stressed
like-
right now. At least politically at the moment.
It seems. Yeah, it seems like she's doing a lot of political work to keep us going.
Some guild members being
I
here
would imagine
certainly do not help.
Not to mention we have medals and such, which they don't like.
Mm-hmm. If there's any guild members
Yeah.
causing
Okay, like
problems, Fae are harmed by cold iron.
I'm definitely. Fuck. I don't know you.
Hmm?
I got a message from a random person holds up her cell phone.
Hmm.
Some random number. I think a spam number back in her pocket.
Hmm.
Oh?
Okay.
Look, if there are guild members
What does it
causing
say?
issues politically for Sarah, it's most likely going to be me and Dorada. Me on account of what I am, Dorada on account of who she is.
I see.
Dorada pissed off a very powerful Fae on purpose or accident. I don't actually know the details fully. I just know she pissed somebody off.
I'm just hoping
about it.
I'm not gonna ever cause an issue because I've been pretty much in control of my fire abilities. Anar would kick my ass if I lost control.
You'll be fine.
They did get really mad when I broke that tree.
It's because you destroyed their home.
Yeah, you technicality took from the forest without asking. You have to ask, even if it's just you asking to the tree. They know, trust me.
It's
We
gotten
had
to the
an
point where I just
entire-
avoid flowers.
We had an entire guild quest because somebody decided to break a crystal out there.
Hmm.
Yeah, don't take from the forest. Just don't fuck with them. Ever.
Like I said, screw the Fae.
All the shit. Not all Fae are bad.
Not all
The
Fae,
exceptions are here.
just most
but-
of them. All Fae are annoying, however. Not all Fae are bad, but all are annoying.
I'll give you that one. Faye came in here with a
No.
nice.
But that's what I believe. What? Sarah? Like, there's only, like, maybe...
She
Fae
injected
that
me
are
with horse
not annoying?
tranquilizer.
That's you! I've not been tricked by that.
That wasn't a trick. She
No.
literally came up without any permission and just.
Equalizer.
Designed to put you under,
Sleepy
make you,
bye.
yeah, put you to sleep.
Sleepy bye.
And
Oh.
not in the sense of kill you, but as in you're just knocked out.
Hmm. Sleeping isn't killing.
If you
No,
overdose
it's
on it.
just some-
Turn of
Yeah,
phrase.
if you overdose on it, yeah.
It's a slang, basically.
Oh.
Not that many people like being forcibly have anything done to them.
Yeah, you get used to it after a while. You either stop.
I usually
they
go
stop
by the name
learning.
Kaz, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm. You either.
Hmm.
You either
So if we're outside
stop.
the guild and we
Did- Hey, fake names are good. Keeps the deal makers
Yep.
from messing with you.
Yep.
I don't got a big name.
I technically do.
I was half tempted to say Pinky. You are all pink, except your dress.
My fake name be Pinky?
If you want.
Sure.
As long as it's on a you don't have a really powerful emotional attachment to it, they can't fuck with you.
Yeah, that's also a big thing. If you have an extreme attachment to said name, it can still affect you. Not as much as your actual name, or God forbid, your true name, but it still can affect you.
As long as you don't have a very high emotional attachment.
I actually
I
heard
actually don't
some.
want my real name ever.
I actually heard once somebody straight up changing their true name mid contract or mid being
Yeah.
affected. No clue how they did it, but
Hmm.
straight up changed their
That's
true
interesting one.
name.
I mean, it's not like
Oh.
it's not like using a demon's true name.
Oh no, yeah. True names affect every different species differently, some more affected than others. Fae and demons
Mm,
absolutely messes with them or can give total control.
And then you also got creatures like the kitsune and all that.
Oh
They're
yeah.
different.
it's a good thing.
Oh,
it's a good
the
thing.
foxes.
Well, actually, that's not a good thing.
I
Good
feel like
thing
I should.
nobody knows Theo's true name.
Actually, screw it.
Demon sealed in by.
Everyone's relaxing, no more training. Who wants to learn about creatures? Ask me creature, I'll tell you whatever I can
I
about
want
it.
to train. I just
Ooh.
got back.
I'm
Dang
not
it.
saying you want to train? Can you do anything right now?
Yeah.
You sure you want to train right now?
I'm literally a battle mage. You can ask Blake.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm not Blake, but yes.
Shiro, you get what I was talking about. I was talking about your other
I
self.
know.
Okay,
She's aware.
Miss Battle Mage. Back to the arena then. Let's see what this Battle Mage can do. Promise I won't take any limbs.
Let me
Okay.
grab a piece of bread.
I'm still kind of hungry.
Grab some food then.
If Theo takes control, I am sorry.
Mm-hmm. I won't take any limbs, but I won't promise
Yes.
about breaking any bones.
We don't have any healers, so please don't break any bones.
I am a healer.
Good thing
Hi,
gonna
I'm-
try to keep- Never mind.
Hi, I'm your licensed pharmacist here.
Armistice. I love that joke.
Okay. Alright. Let's see what you can do. Miss Battle Mage. Ready?
Gets into a martial fighting stance. And he's all over me.
Okay. Let's see what you got.
She blasts. Whoop,
Got to cast quicker than that.
She blasts fire towards you, and you feel lightning as she goes behind you, punching you in the back, blasting you forward.
It's gonna be one of these. Okay. Have fun. Well, seeing as you're new. Mm-hmm.
I'm not new.
Well, you are in a way.
Hunter's Guild long enough.
Okay. Let's see how much you know then. Your opponent, what's the first thing you notice about him? What's the first thing you notice about your area?
Well, there's snow. Literally uses wind to blow it at you.
Snow, yeah, but what else? Something in the air?
Ice.
Or can you not feel the necrotic?
Yeah, I've dealt with a necromancer before.
But are you immune is the good question. This doesn't go away unless I'm dead.
That was close. Whoa, 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 whoa. Blast!
Keep you moving.
What'd you say? I can't hear you up there.
Fucking what?
They drank alcohol. Gone.
God damn it, Boots. You drank alcohol. Boots? Boots?
Huh? 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 Huh?
Did you drink alcohol?
Maybe? I don't know.
Combat lesson's over. Boots needs to sit down. Back inside. God damn it. Okay. That's fine. Back inside. We'll get you some
Blake
water.
is kind of saying that I was.
Okay, back inside. We're gonna get Boots some water.
They're flying. I don't think
Come on.
Ugh.
Back. Back inside. Oh wow, it is hitting Boots hard. Careful. Take your time.
I understand.
Take your time.
Hold on. We might have a simple fix here.
Huh?
Hey, Boots. Hold still.
What? Oh. Oh.
Right there.
Oh.
There it is, yeah.
Oh.
I'm not
You
seeing.
There
did
you go.
good,
I'm
by
not
the
seeing the
way.
key.
I'm not immune to it.
Wow, wow, wow.
They're undead, by the way, so...
Wow, fun. Yeah. Your worst part, the worst thing about fighting is me is you do not want to be around me for extended long time. That does
No,
not go
push out
away.
the
The miasma
toxins
does
and
not go
shit.
away until I make it go away, or I die, whichever comes first.
Okay.
Yeah. But
You'll just see a puddle form
Ugh.
around her.
Mhm.
weird.
Like
You
that.
good now? Yeah, how you feeling?
Well, Theo's a man. Nobody knows his name.
Oh, bear. Huh.
There you go.
Okay, back
I fixed
inside.
her.
Ugh. Congratulations. Avoiding combat, yay.
What happened?
You drunk alcohol, Boots.
Uh-huh.
I think I found your cup.
Did?
Yep. Anyway, back to what I wanted to do originally. Knowledge on monsters and such. And the creature you want to learn about.
Oni?
Oni are a specific type of demon, traditionally, or more specifically around some Japanese cultures, or, actually, yeah, mostly around Japanese cultures. They could be big, small, tough as hell. They wield clubs like you do, some of them anyway. Depending on their size. But I do know some tend to be more guardians as well. They're not my specialty.
What the-
Where's my chair?
How about foxes then?
You gotta be more specific. Fox and
We
Norm.
might have one as a teacher. The
Normal.
Kitsune.
Demonic centaur.
It depends on what you want to know
fire
about.
Centaur.
Fire centaur, demonic or normal elemental? You're gonna have to be more specific on this one.
Demonic.
Demonic, then your best bet's gonna be holy,
Thea
Equipment.
doesn't.
unless you're not fighting
Good
them.
to note.
If you're fighting it, holy equipment, holy water as, again, two opposing sides. Holy will always damage demonic, and demonic will always damage holy in turn. You can also use more blessed type damages, or, radiant type damages. Smiting is also a very good option. I know there are some spellcasters who have the ability smite they can use. As for Kitsune, what do you
Reagan.
specifically want to use? Reagan would be very useful, yes. What do you want to know about them
Well,
specifically?
Rose's going to be teaching us, so I want to make sure I don't hurt her unknowingly. Like
Okay.
accidentally hurt Hana, and we don't want that to happen again.
Well, one, you're gonna hurt them. It's a given. Everyone will always be hurt in sparring.
Yes, but I meant like I don't want to do the equivalent of using silver on a werewolf without knowing it.
You'll be fine. Don't worry. Kitsune are spiritual creatures to begin
Mm.
with. Your main thing is avoid the tails. Do not touch them in a social state. Same with ears. Never touch their tails or ears in any social setting. In combat, if you truly intend to kill a Kitsune, go for the tails. The body does not matter at all, as they will just dump the body, lose a tail, and come back in 1,000 years. If you truly want to kill a Kitsune, cut the tails off.
I'm not trying to kill her. She's going to be teaching me.
I know. This also tells you how important these tails are. Avoid damage to them when all possible. Now, I'm not saying you'll be able to kill Rose, as cutting the tails off Kitsune is already difficult as
No.
all hell to do. But put it simply, they're not built for direct combat. At least not built for taking hits.
What's up?
I got a text from friend. Waiting for a response.
But yes, Kitsune are not built for direct combat. You see Rose fight with their different weapons, and yes, they can fight like that. However, they're not built for taking hits. At least not the ones I know. They're fast on their feet, meaning it's going to be hard to pin them down at times. So your best bet is going to be slowing them down. It should not be too hard to slow them down. Specific potions can remove their ability to jump high, some can just remove their ability to walk at all. They're also
How
very
would you best
sensitive.
recommend I deal with her armory?
Learn your own weapon. At least the different ways you can use it. Let's
Fair
take
enough.
what I was saying before. When Rose attacked you with those claw weapons, instead of going for wide swings,
Mhm.
stick to smaller ones. Two-hand your club in multiple different points. One on the main grip, one on the main weapon. Rotate for quicker hits. Keep track. Longer range, you want to match range with range. She has a shield, keep that shield up using range. Approach, keep firing the bullet. Make it
Alright.
aim at different spots that aren't exposed. Either A, she has to move her shield to match that, or take the hit. You don't have specific bullets to damage her outfit, but if she's going to be playing fair and act like they would hit her, abuse that fact. She does have that massive shield, so be aware of that. Yes, it's large, it's clunky, but she can't plant it into the ground. Keep in mind, once it's planted, she can move freely. Each weapon is very specific. That trident of hers seems to be a thrown weapon she has to resummon. It doesn't even come back to her. If you can focus on blocking or deflecting it, keep charging, or, again, match range with range. Next question, who else wants to learn about a creature?
Out of character real quick.
Oh.
I do have a friend who wants to spectate. Is that okay?
They can
Wanted
come in.
to ask
Guests
before.
are always welcome.
Oh, I always want to know more about what were they called? Parectus? Parekis? Parasolo?
Turesks?
Yeah,
I don't
they
actually
seem
know.
pretty cool.
I don't know much about them. I just know they're very annoying to fight. But no, I don't actually know much about those.
Yeah?
They're not the kind of thing I've encountered. Can't really help you much with that, unfortunately. Sorry. If I do have information, I'll talk to you about them, though. Next creature.
Hmm.
What do you know about demonic seal?
Demonic what?
Was it seals? Holds
Demonic
up her hand
seals.
and you see
Ooh, I like
you see a
seals.
seal
They're
on her
cute.
the back of her hand. I've been trying to break this for years.
They go or.
Couple years now, though. Hoping to free.
I'm not a
Sarah.
seal master, unfortunately, so I can't. But if what you're saying is
We have
any...
Ace.
We do have Ace. And as you are a guild member, he will help you with that.
There's also another option me and Blake discussed. Sign him up for the guild separately. As a guild member, you're entitled to his help.
Theo?
He's literally a Ace is literally a horn devil. He's if he doesn't know, he might be able to at least refer you.
But yeah, I don't know much about seals. I'm no
Just be
seal
aware you might
master.
have to make a contract.
If that is a jailing seal, however, you need someone to break it. That's not going to be me. But yeah, Ace would be your best bet. Otherwise, find a different seal master. I'm sorry, I can't help much there. Seals aren't my specialty. Enchantments and the
fine.
like. Enchantments, combat, potions, those are more my style. Seals, I don't really do much with.
Can you make an enchantment?
Just
Like a new one?
Yes and no. I can enchant any item now with any enchantment I know, but making a new enchantment takes time.
Can you enchant a door onto a seal? Or a prison, I should say. Basically spreading the seal open or whatever. It's another option.
I could, after time research, maybe, but that would require me also knowing how the seal itself works. I can't just slap an enchantment to allow
Yes.
someone to exit it at any time. That would, one, defeat the purpose of the
Yes, you-
jail. Yes.
Well, Theo's not a bad demon. He was healed forcibly by a cult. Well, by the cult I used to belong to.
Like, well, fair, but as I was saying, I can't just slap a door on it. That would defeat the purpose of the
this-
seal. What I could do, however, is
and
find a
this-
way to weaken the seal, or an enchantment to pull power from what's inside it.
That might work. Biggest concern is that if Theo was able to free himself, I'd probably have to reset. I get most of my strength from.
A cultivator like us.
Do it. Give them someone to
I'd
work
have
with.
to-
You can give them somebody to work with.
I'd
But
have to probably restart and so.
Hmm.
Rather be somewhere safe. I do decide to.
Greywarden, cat.
Hmm.
Nice jade. Try to squeeze it. So it feels about as hard as iron for us. About the same for you.
Yeah. Don't know what I'm gonna do with that though.
Well, it's probably going to disappear soon. It's literally ice, aside from its
Hold on.
durability.
Did you make this?
Also, it has the yellow cracks in it. Yeah.
Do it again. Make another.
Ice is my complete opposite element. Creates a little fire in her hand.
True.
Ooh,
Close to
my
the bomb.
that's fire too.
Actually,
I
I haven't
think I
even-
was there when
I haven't been
we
able to
got-
make
welcome back,
fire though.
fish. Actually, you would be able to help with do cultivation
Huh?
with them as well.
Oh, hey.
What was it? typically you need an element to balance out the one you currently have. They started with water, but got ice by accident. Typically you get something similar to yours or something to balance it out. If you start with fire, then you'd probably go for water.
Or lightning. Lightning was the second element I learned.
Or lightning.
Or not. Then,
You're constructing
then I
things that are
started
key
learning
again.
wind.
You're constructing things that are key now. Good job.
Yeah.
Cultivation learning is different,
I
however.
can't make any shape though.
Oh,
You are, technically. This shape. In addition to improving your
That one
stamina,
doesn't count. That one's just natural.
it still counts. Focus on getting used to doing that as well as improving your... Actually, this will help you improve your stamina. If they dissipate over time, start pumping these out as fast as you can, as much as you can. Eventually, you can start... Once you get used to making them, that feeling, you can start trying to shape them. Cultivation is different. Just because you know an element doesn't exactly mean you can do another element in cultivation immediately.
You could get on your bus
Hmm?
You know,
Yeah, I got. Yeah, he's on his way. He's already joining. Hey,
he was trying to join him. I didn't mean to interrupt again.
it's fine. Don't forget, cultivation isn't just like martial arts and stuff. It's strengthening the soul.
Which is another thing, too. Be aware,
So
however,
if you don't want your
when you
soul
do
getting
it,
stronger,
yeah, when you're doing this, though, if you do it, it'll be a lot easier for you and a lot safer. Unlike the problem children over here, or the problem child and Shiro, you won't be doing things without knowing the full extent. As you'll have two people already learning about it immediately. Again, that's up to you. If you want to learn traditional magic, go ahead with that. You want to learn cultivation, go ahead with that.
I've kind of fire's kind of becoming really natural. Never actually. I learn off the instant. Does that make any sense? When I'm in the fight, I learn as I go, and I get
Same.
stronger as I go.
that sounds like what I do.
You're a more practical
But
learner.
that's also because the first 7 years
What does
of
that
my
mean?
life, I was running away from a cult, and I had to learn that way. There's no choice.
It's
Either
what you are,
learn
Boots.
or die.
Pretty much how it usually works. Essentially,
Okay.
as a practical learner, you learn by doing. You don't like school. You don't like
Oh.
sitting around and listening to lessons, do you?
No.
Now, if we were to go out and actually apply what you were supposed to learn with those lessons. So let's say I'm teaching you a new trick with your yo-yo. What would you prefer?
Oh, oh,
What would you prefer? In the
Ooh,
arena,
I
me showing
did-
you how to do it? Or sitting at a desk and me just reading out or telling you how to do it?
in the arena, duh.
That's a practical learner.
Agreed.
That's a practical learner. You can't
Agreed
just
with
sit
that.
down and listen to somebody do it. You have to physically do it. I'm a visual and physical learner. I learn by watching and doing. But I can't just sit down and read. I can. I've gotten much better at it, but I didn't start out that way. It's how you two work as well, I think. Physical learners, you need to do it to properly learn it. Don't push yourself too far if you're running on empty.
Actually,
yeah, we're done for now.
Oh,
I actually
still
did a
have
pretty
a
good
lot
job
of-
counting earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I still have a lot.
Yeah, you do want to go back and fight? Because you kind of cut her lesson early.
It's fine, don't worry about it. I wanted to do creature
Yeah.
studies instead, really. You just showed up and I wanted to get a measure of what you could do, anyway. Now then.
I'm not a completely new person to the guild life, so I have some strength.
Yeah. Creatures, again. Next creature. Or do you want to keep talking about this?
I said keep talking about this.
A pterodactyl.
It's a dinosaur. I've
I
never
don't
fought
think
one of those.
pterodactyls- Yeah.
Oh.
Though,
I wanna fight
something you could
dinosaur.
treat it as. Same way you'd fight any flying target. Clip their wings, remove their ability to fly, as they will always be the most dangerous in the air.
I fought Shadow
I thought someone
Wolf
had turned into
before.
one once.
Mm-hmm.
You had to constantly be within the light, or
Pretty
risk
much.
getting your butt beat,
Yeah.
your butt bit. Because I was actually part of something. or fighting something.
I fought a dragon before.
I would not count that as a fight.
Yeah, no. I don't think
It
I would
almost
fought a
killed me. I get to
dragon.
count as a fight at the very least. I lost,
You
but I get to count as a fight.
survived a dragon encounter. Now, if you actually want to learn how to fight a dragon, I will teach you. But be aware, it's going to be a very specific kind of dragon.
Not interested then. Unless it's the kind that I want to hunt.
It can be applied to
Yeah.
other types of dragons. However, most of it
I
will mostly
don't think-
apply specifically to these weaknesses of this dragon I'm aware of. But most of the basics can be applied to other dragons.
Personally,
So-
don't think I'd ever want to fight a dragon. Especially one of my same
I
element.
want to fight a dragon. That sounds cool.
It's fun until you get knocked
Not
off into
cool.
a void.
Or barbecued.
burned.
Speaking of, I need some
I
more
used to burn
dragon's
myself all
breath.
the
I
time
don't
on
like
my own
getting
fire.
burned.
I need some more dragon's breath. I wonder if I can bully the shade a bit more. Yeah, probably
Dragon's
can.
breath.
How I make some specific
I
potions.
wouldn't-
Specifically
Ooh,
potions
nice.
How's it
that
taste?
linger in the area. Not good. Granted, you're not drinking these ones. Potions I could just throw on the ground that would have an effect that lingers in the area instead. That anyone could just run into and get the effect. And I do mean anyone, allies and enemies. But main thing when it comes to
Kind of-
fighting enemies is for flying enemies, take away their ability to fly. They can't fly, they can't get away, and they can't fight as effectively as they normally can. Land-based enemies, depending on what kind, quadrupedal or bipedal. Quadrupedal take away their ability to move as they require their legs to move around. Bipedal is a bit more difficult. And treat them as you would
Teleporting through shadows, take away the shadows,
pretty much,
so on
yeah.
and so forth.
Every enemy can be
Yes.
easily broken down to specific categories and then have specific strategies for that specific enemy.
Magical, non-magical, so on and
Mhm.
so forth.
It's very simple.
I've
For example,
very
you,
Talk to Dorada next time I see her.
for example, you take time to cast. That's one of your specific weaknesses. You take time to cast. You interrupted your casting a few times whenever I shot those swords at you.
How do you cast exactly?
I
Uh,
focused fire around my fists. And I
There's
have to
many
throw
different
it.
types. There's many different types of casting depending on
Why
what
can't
kind
Theo
of system
do
you're
it?
doing.
Theo's maintaining the resistance, fire resistance, so I don't burn myself.
Ah, that makes sense.
Mhm.
We work together.
Yeah, that's what me and Blake do. So I was just wondering, it's like, if you're doing that, what's he doing? But no, stopping yourself from burning makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that took a bit to learn,
Hmm.
actually.
I can
'Cause-
imagine.
Because I couldn't focus on both. I have very limited focus. I couldn't focus on both. That was my
Why not?
mental weakness.
Why not get like fire-resistant gloves? And then just form the
Again-
fire around the gloves.
It's
that
not
protects
just
your
that,
hand.
It's
while...
also the heat from the flame, depending on how hot it is, can hurt her. Can blister skin or straight up peel it
Mm.
away. Fire resistant clothing will only go so
Takes off
Fair
far.
her
enough.
She takes off her glove and shows her burnt arm. Lots of practice.
Case in point.
Fair enough.
Puts it back
Fire makes
on.
me all bubbly.
Yeah.
That's called being
I'm-
boiled alive.
Well, for them,
Oh, yeah.
that is being boiled alive, but
Yes.
I have to be careful.
Mm-hmm.
I also
That
have experience with that.
I have hugged the hell out before and got burnt, so trust me,
Oh?
don't do that.
I'm practically almost completely immune to
Yes.
fire, mostly damage wise. I'll still be hurt by it,
Really?
but
Concussive force, the concussive force can still get you if it
Yeah.
applies to fire.
yeah. It's the way my clothing is enchanted. I have a very specific reason as to why they're enchanted to high hell against fire. Or I just pop a potion to make me immune to fire. Actually,
Can I carry one of those on me at all times from now on?
What? A potion of fire resistance?
Yes.
Could just give you enchant your clothing with fire protection. Which is actually what I could do for you.
Wow,
It's very simple. It's not as
everyone-
useful as normal protection,
everyone
but
wants to. Yeah. Make it so Theo can put more power behind it, but then it turns from normal fire to demonic fire.
I fail to see the difference here.
Ooh, can you enchant my clothes?
I could.
Aren't they a part of you?
Ooh.
No.
No, they're actually made by Aurora.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Speaking of, I've never met this Aurora.
Made of something called latex.
Didn't you? No, I guess you haven't.
I hear this person a lot, but I've never met this Aurora.
Yeah, I work at her.
They're
I work
really
at her
good at what they
place.
do.
Hmm.
Part-time model-ish. Haven't done it in a while. Otherwise, I just work the front desk.
Ah. Well, I'm sure you'll do better modeling once you're actually
Yeah.
finished growing properly.
They got butterfly wings.
Actually, it helps having two bodies.
Mm-hmm. You're laughing, but they were malnourished. Malnourished. This is not what they should be looking
Oh,
like.
you ain't gotta share it, Greywarden. God damn.
If you're gonna share, Boots is
I'm
Faye
also
problem.
just short. So I'm laughing because I'm also short.
What does
Okay.
malnourished mean?
you didn't get enough to eat.
It means you don't have enough. Yeah.
You don't have enough
Oh.
to eat.
Just trust me, for 7 years, I had that happen.
Mode.
So I know how that feels.
I've been
What, running away
malnourished
from a-
before.
It's either
You gonna throw that at her?
Probably.
It's either I couldn't. If you're gonna throw that at me, I'm gonna turn it into a baked apple and throw it right back.
Eat. Fuck, that
Don't-
didn't go as far. Shut up.
You see a fire just go on it and it goes out. She tosses it back. Sorry.
I'll eat that.
You're not eating a burnt apple.
I don't want to get up.
That's not a
You want a
burnt apple.
bet?
It's actually baked.
Baked apple.
Actually,
whatever.
I've had her baked apples.
Fine, eat it, whatever. I
They're
don't-
good.
They're fine, eat it. Okay.
Boots, don't you dare. Don't you dare, Boots. Don't you dare, Boots.
What?
It's mine. Give me that.
I
Usually
have
people
plenty
don't like
alone-
eating
I
stuff
have
off the
plenty.
floor.
hmm.
You kidding?
I have plenty now.
What?
I live at a monastery now, so I'm fine.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Alright, but yeah. As for your tenant, I can't really do much. If you already figured out a way to transfer energy from him to you, good, but I can't do much to get him out.
That's
mean,
what
I-
I've been searching for is a way to is a way to break that. But I'm not planning on
I'm...
making a contract with somebody to do so.
I...
Oh, you might not need to
Unless
make a
it's a-
contract with Ace.
I'm pretty good at breaking stuff.
Not like this.
Yeah, I don't want. Holds her hand behind her back. I don't want my hand broken.
I have an idea, though it's locked behind a very specific person who I have not seen in years. There's a way I and some others travel around called the Waystone Network. I know someone who got lost in it for a while. They are the only expert I know on this system, and the only one who knows how it truly works. If I see them again, I can ask if there's a way for them to use the system to get your tenant out, effectively rendering your jail still a jail, but empty. Only
Which
issue,
would probably break the seal.
probably.
Would probably break the seal on its own.
The only problem is
'Cause
your
it's meant to
tenant would
seal
be
him within me.
gone. Still alive, but lost in the network
fine with
until
that.
until they reform at a Waystone, which is not easy. Your best bet is just find a fucking whatever that is, someone who can actually deal with that.
It's a seal. Literally. Now, it's a weird thing to say, but I used to be a part of a cult, but never was taught the practicalities behind the seal, so I can't break the seal myself. Never figured it out.
To find the
Hey, why
cult.
would you want to break a seal? They're cute.
Find the cult then.
Holds up her hand and a magic circles on it. I mean this, not an actual, you know, the cute little fluffy seals in the ocean.
That's not a seal.
Yes, it is, but a different type.
Yes, it is.
Same word, different meaning.
Oh.
Do you
I'm
know where
probably
the
gonna go
cult
and
is?
cultivate.
Go for it then.
I'll see you all later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Expect more crystals. But, yeah. Do you know where this cult is?
Yes, but I personally cannot go back. If I go back, I'm dead. That's how bad it is.
Well, then, after the doll
wanted me-
situation is... Make it an official quest for the guild. Help me break this seal. I'm sure it'll take some time, but going back to this cult with an actual group, even if it's small areas for this cult, might yield some information on how to break it. Worst comes to worst, to bring
I
somebody back.
I personally can't. I don't want to risk it. They have mages at that guild, at that cult, that can probably track me if I'm close enough to them. So I don't want to risk it. Being in the Fey Forest keeps me protected, and being at the monastery keeps me protected. Only reason why I haven't been hunted down. Even though they have tried to hunt me down at the monasteries before.
And then your best bet is, again, find someone to break that seal of yours.
I'll probably put a quest in for the guild at some point. Just worried about it.
That'll be fine. Not this year.
You know?
Next year. Next year easily, but not this year.
Yeah. Probably gonna put in a quest for it and see if people are willing.
Probably
like
will
I
be.
said before, it'd be probably a really hard reset for me. I'd have all the knowledge,
But no
not have the
abilities.
ability to use it.
Well, think of it that way.
Yeah.
You can swap to any other way of fighting you want. You don't want to be a strict battlecaster anymore? You can change to a different way of fighting. You want to go back to battlecaster? Well, you know how to do it. It's just a matter of getting there again.
It'll just take me a while.
It's up to you.
I mean, I also have the mana pool. I also have the mana pool kind of that extensive for like 11 years.
But
Who's this?
Oh,
this
hi,
is
Dorado.
this is the pain in my ass.
Lady Dorada.
Ah,
Pleasure to meet you.
Oh.
This is the Fey vampire
Cassandra.
pixie thing.
Ah, I've heard about you. Pixie. Do I look like a pixie anymore?
You used to be,
No.
so it's still part of what the hell you were.
I'm not denying it, but that wasn't my original form.
She doesn't got wings.
Well, the original form didn't. Well, original form clearly didn't get you your husband or wife, did it?
Also, she's pretty big.
My goodness.
I feel awkward between you two.
I hate her, she
I
hates
think
me,
he
or
wants
it's
Is
me,
there
but I don't feel him.
this is tolerance. This is tolerance between us. I
I
despise
was
her
about to
for
say,
making.
are you two in love? Because you
Oh,
definitely,
hell
you definitely
no.
both feel like...
Oh no, she made me lose
See
an
that
arm.
hand? That's my work.
She made me lose my arm.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't
One
want to
time
lose
I
my
rela-
hand, please.
You're fine. You're fine. I'm not going to ask you to kill someone.
What do you know about runic jails? Or runic
just go
seals?
We're talking dwarven runes.
Demonic.
Uh,
Yeah, I know, it's already a headache.
are we trying to release something, seal something? I need details.
Release.
Somebody.
Why are we releasing a demon?
For shits
Theo
and
is not a
giggles.
bad person.
For shits and giggles, why do you think? Guild member needs help.
Okay. Okay. Now, let
Theo's
me.
not a bad person.
The more you repeat it, the more we don't believe it.
Dear, I need to ask you this. Now, I work with demons. fact, one of my best servants is a demon. You probably ran into her. It's the head maid.
butler, technically, but still.
That's what they were. Okay.
Yeah, she's wonderful.
I couldn't pin it down.
Now,
Just trying to figure out what the hell they were.
what I need to know, why do you say he's a good demon?
He saved my life. Without him, I wouldn't be
Demons
alive.
were evil.
Ugh.
Okay, no. No. That person, I just woke up to that. I just seriously woke up to that. No. Not all demons are bad. I'm not the type of
Huh?
demon that wants a contract
And-
and eat souls, okay?
And say you were?
No,
There.
I'm talking to that.
Huh?
Talking to the slime
Oh.
girl. I'm not the type of demon that
Hi.
eats souls.
She's a foolish one. Don't mind her.
You're not a demon.
Oh yeah, this one ripped a phase tree
You
in
don't have
half.
horns.
She literally.
There's a demon here, and he looks way different.
I'm sorry. What?
Okay, essentially, Boots ripped a birch tree in half. Said tree housed a fae. She
Here.
did it to to make that 20-foot tall snowman you saw outside.
Oh yeah, it's that big snowman.
I didn't. I
Stunning.
just
Thing-
teleported in and walked in.
Oh shit. Well, Thing tried to get her into a contract. I was gonna take it, and they're gone. Son of a bitch. You'll be fine,
And
both of
yeah.
you. Now then, for the host, just because someone saves your life does
Oh,
not
Cassandra.
Just because someone saves your life does not necessarily make them a bad person, or does not necessarily make them a good person. Give us a different reason. Have they helped you for a long time? Are they genuinely a good person? Do they try to help others? Do they have good intentions? Things like that.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes, I have good intentions. Yes, I've helped people before.
There you go.
And yes, I've always intended on helping people.
Then tell Cassandra.
Also, I'm a follower of
Alright.
Saturn.
and tell
I've also
Cassandra
fallen Saturn, right?
that just because someone
Okay,
saves
I
your
respect
life
that
does
God.
not make them a good person. They have to use the other
Okay,
things that you've
so,
done. Yeah, sorry about what
There's
Boots
multiple ways
done.
we can go about this if you want to go through with this. This requires both of you to agree to this. So,
Don't shake your hand.
it's a,
Glad to see you're listening, Boots.
they're learning.
They are learning. I'm proud of them.
They are learning. That is
Something. Shake a poor sinner's hand.
no.
I did that, and people got really mad.
I was gonna kill a fae, and do you know what that was done? I was about to kill a
Don't
fae.
kill a fae in the
I was trying to
Feywild.
trick her into. It was literally tricking her
Are you
into shaking their
trying to
hand.
get yourself killed?
They can
Are you
fucking
trying
try.
to get yourself killed?
Yes, actually.
There ain't enough paperwork to save your ass in that situation.
I know, but keep in mind, they were also trying to trick her into shaking their hand after saying a bunch of jumble something
Doesn't
in
matter.
Fae.
That just means you gotta help her out with the fucking contract.
Yes, because I understand Fae.
Oh. Do I gotta give you a? You know what? No, not my child. My monkey, not my circus.
No, your child's currently probably causing a
Okay.
ruckus back home.
I'm not a monkey. Wish I was a monkey though.
Who did you leave the
Monkey's
dragon with?
weird.
Who did you leave the child with?
Demon. They're fine.
Okay.
Okay, so let me go back to what I was saying. You would both need to agree to this. You have options. First option, Ace is a member of the guild. As Dio help with the guild, become a member. Ace is obligated to help guild members. For example, Doll is a member of the guild. They are currently experiencing difficulties, which Ace is willing to help to an extent. If, let's say, you come to Ace and say, my problem is, I'm stuck inside Cassandra, I want out. Ace is therefore required, if they are able to lend some level of aid. And thankfully, they will say up front, you have to make a contract for that. For example, in Doll's situation, go on.
Sorry. I personally, unlike most demons, I personally contracts. That's an issue. Legal mumbo jumbo.
Well, again, you lose nothing by becoming a member of the guild, from my understanding.
I was intending when I get out of here becoming a member anyway. I just am more concerned for Cassandra's
Do it now.
well-being while I do it.
Well, you can sign up now. He's literally here to do the paperwork. I can do the paperwork.
Yeah.
I assume your abilities wouldn't be that much different than what you currently can do, considering your condition.
I'm not allowed to.
thing
Now
is
that
a
leads me
paper.
to a second option.
No, you're not.
This one's a little more iffy, and be very careful how you phrase this. You'll raise some instincts in me. You're in the Feywild. You have a greater Fey up there, and even I have some strength. Make a Fey contract.
Can I?
They don't want to
One,
screw you over
no.
in the same way. I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Hey, Dorada, I
Sorry,
need
I
your
didn't
I
help
do need
testing
to
do
list
something.
it as an
Actually,
option.
I'm gonna need your help testing
Yeah.
some stuff later. Relax. I
What
just,
are you going to do now?
I just need a lot of enchanted items. They could be absolutely fucking useless. I need to test something.
I mean, I have an entire warehouse filled with them.
Perfect. They're
Take
all
what
gonna
you
be
need.
gone. Perfect. They're all gonna be gone. It's
Leave
like
some water protection behind, out of
No.
respect.
that's gonna be left behind. But anything that's actually useless in my eyes will be destroyed. I'm gonna test something I can do
Wonderful.
with my stuff. Can I?
Anyway, as I was
Wither
saying.
away enchantments. I know I can strip decay stuff. Can I do that?
So those are your
Specific.
options from the front. You could look for ways to break a seal. Numbers of different magics interact with each other in different ways. For example, Blake has told me about how they did some sort of attunement thing.
Oh yeah, the cultivation.
And yes, I don't quite understand. Delta from Misty Shores was the one helping them with that. You'd have to get further details from them. They might be able to help you with the whole seal problem. From what Blake's told me, in fact, simply going there and asking around, they were very forward with information. Surprisingly, actually.
My biggest concern, taking very cautious. My biggest concern is I don't want a situation where I unintentionally, forcibly take over this body. I don't know how my soul works in this realm. That's my issue.
Okay. I'm going to give you a tip then. Ace has already felt around for people's souls before. He did that for free. He checked his, he checked. There were a number of people. I think he's the only one who was here. Did Ace charge anything for that? Ask anything for that?
Yeah, a sandwich. No, he didn't ask anything.
Have him at least give you an examination. In fact, he made a mandatory one for Doll. If there's a fear for the guild member, at least do that much.
I consider
no
Cassandra
contract.
like a daughter.
And for your daughter's sake, get her checked up by Ace. He will literally be able to poke in there, feel the soul, see its state. He can then make a future plan based on that.
Mm.
But let me
I
ask
still
you
might
this.
sign up for the guild. I still might sign up for the guild.
You
either
lose
way.
nothing for it. You lose nothing for
Yeah.
it, honestly.
Exactly.
Technically speaking, if you take over, do your abilities change?
No.
You can just make a separate copy. And we can just file it away and say,
Technically,
hey, they
Cassandra-
both signed up. Like and Shiro did.
Cassandra completely borrows from my ability set, so all the elemental abilities she's currently able to use is enough of what I can do
That's fine.
naturally. I'm an elemental demon.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Well, those are your two options when it comes to contracts. Otherwise, simply start learning seals on your own. Take the power into your own hands, literally. Healing magic is a wonderful thing.
The only people that probably would know more about the type of healing magic that was used was Sandra's birth family. Sandra's birth family bought her death. Outright.
Well,
No
There's
ifs,
another
ands,
option.
maybes, whatever.
learn sealing magic. Your own style, however you learn it. Then, look at how that thing's constructed now that you know the basics. And reverse engineer until eventually you find a way to break it. It's a long-term goal, but it's one that you will be able to have the most safety in.
Success in.
Yes. Not necessarily success, because you can always mess up. There's always a chance of failure in
Why
anything.
do you have a fish in your head?
There's slime, don't worry
Because that's
about
how
it.
she eats. She just
I'm
puts
eating
food-
it.
She puts food inside of her and it dissolves.
Oh, basically putting in it.
Yeah.
Sorry. I try not to be awake too much. Too often. So, sometimes I'm not out of the loop.
It's not my place to say this, but as a therapist, I have to mention. Do work out a schedule to share. You deserve your own time. Even if your daughter is the majority holder of that time. Find a couple hours a day to just relax and do your own thing.
When she's asleep, I normally stay up and read. You have an intense library up there I've been raiding. I read through a big portion of it.
Yes. If you wish for further reading, I can probably provide something.
Learning steel magic might be a good thing.
I
But
can get you a
also-
basic book, but the actual learning will be on you.
Hmm.
Unless you want to sign a contract. They don't teach you everything, I know.
I like Dr. Sus.
Nope.
I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
I am not signing a contract.
If you ever break free and want like a job, do come to me. I can always use help.
Good to know.
And I don't mean like fake contract. I mean like legal Zafira level contract.
The forest still giving you issues?
Good to know.
Shadow Forest is still giving you issues?
Oh, don't get me started on the Shadow Forest.
Okay, what about the rainbow
That's what
ones?
I'm making.
Rainbow one's great. I love those.
Okay.
We gotta keep Rosie away from them.
Hmm.
Gently grabs your,
Oh,
your
yeah.
hair
Oh,
and pulls
God,
on
someone's
it a
talking
little
about
bit.
me.
Whoop. Let it go.
By the way, if you hear from that moth, let me know. I got a gift for her.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to do some research.
It's a friend of ours, Rosie.
Mhm.
That'll be so confusing, I feel like, for Boots, if Rosie ever shows up when Rose is here.
Rosie.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Wait, there's two people named Rosie?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, she's screwed.
It'll be fine. Don't worry.
Now, if you wish for anyone to talk to, here's my card. I am a licensed therapist. It's
So-
not a joke.
Takes it.
They're a licensed therapist, surprisingly. They got tired of being unlicensed at some point. I don't know why. Why
Yes,
would
actually.
Why would you torture yourself like this? Why would you become licensed?
Because there's a military police going in Saphira and I don't want to deal with their ass, so I'm doing everything above board.
Why would you become a therapist?
Yeah.
I did it back in the days.
Yeah. You
You can't
You'd
literally
be
Yeah.
surprised how many
you could have been
You'd be
free.
surprised how many insects I had help with.
You literally could have been free from this shit. Why would you make it your
Surprised How
job?
bored you get when.
You'd be surprised how bored you get when you don't sleep.
Yeah. Technicality, as long as I have a fire pit.
Time
nearby,
is
it'll be
different
fine.
on the other realm.
Where the hell?
Dilation is a thing.
I'm aware, but where do you think I spend most of my time? Up here in the overworld? Sometimes, yeah, but most of the times I'm in the nether. The piglins aren't gonna
I
fix
help
their
you
own.
then.
The piglins aren't gonna fix their own shit by
So
themselves.
that's why
they need
you
help.
stink. You never take a goddamn shower.
I'm busy. Do you know how many bastions we've been
You're not even
rebuilt?
denying
I wasn't
it.
gonna
You're
say
not
anything,
even
but yeah, he is
denying
really
it.
Of
stinky.
course not.
Oh my god.
I.
Anyway.
I'm undead, and you.
I'm more used.
You're gonna fucking kill me with that stench.
I'm too busy dealing with ghasts attacking me, the occasional wither skeleton, which haven't seen many of those in the fortresses, and rebuilding bastions for the piglins.
All I
Speaking
gotta
of,
fucking deal with is
the
some
kids-
shadow fuckers who stay in their own territory
Speaking
these
of,
days.
the kids want to go to the end.
Hmm.
The Zhangs and Exy want to go to
Denied.
the end. I was going to say maybe show them Project End or some of the other recreational areas.
Project N's been refurbished. Can't take them there. There's experiments going on there that are
Okay,
delicate.
fair.
However, if you want,
I'm already taking them to the Nether.
there are some
Are you
forests.
sure you two are dating? 'Cause you definitely sound like it.
Fuck no. I am already
I'd rather
promised.
I don't know
And,
what that even means, really.
I am already promised and belong to somebody else. And I'd stab this. And I'd kill this person before that ever becomes an option.
I would want to be stabbed before that ever became an option.
I'm sorry, I had to make that joke. Anyway.
But yeah,
Okay, take them to a chorus forest. Have them just go around there. Don't let them eat the fruit unless there's like some anchors nearby.
I'm never gonna find them if they eat the fruit. Don't worry. I'm not gonna let them eat.
no.
I'm gonna let them take some home.
Like
try it
before they
then,
walk
but-
in, tell them it'll kill them or something.
I'm not gonna tell them that.
Lie to them if you have to.
I'm just gonna tell them it'll
Can I
teleport
go?
them a distance away. Maybe.
No.
No, actually, no.
Ah,
Because
Considering what she just did outside,
That
I
just
don't
sounds-
want her in my realm.
okay, Boots. Essentially, the end has a bunch of people who are currently recovering from a massive sickness. You going there could actually, you may damage some things that are helping them.
I can just imagine her damaging the beacon. I can just imagine it.
Beacons are easy to repair. Come
well,
on.
be careful.
It doesn't matter. It's still the fact that I have to do it. I got a lot on my plate already with the baby. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Maybe hire a babysitter then. But yeah, and I'm already taking them to the Nether. I'm gonna
I
take them
do.
around the
You have a
biomes.
baby? What kind
Yes,
of
I have a baby dragon.
baby dragon?
I wanna see a
wanna
baby
touch the
dragon.
I want to pet the baby dragon. Anyway.
Keep her away from
No one's laying a
bards.
finger on my child.
So long as this one
No, I
keeps her
just
away
wanna
from
pet them
bards,
on the
yeah.
If a
head.
bard gets within 20 feet of her, the bard is going to be teleported away and they will never be found again.
Why does that sound so threatening? Why are you
It
being
is a
so
threat.
threatening right now?
It
I
is
thought
a
you were
threat.
therapist.
Because it's my child. You know what bards do.
Okay, to put it simply, yes, the dragon is
They'll
practically
often
her
forget the S
child.
when they go to slay.
Essentially, the dragon is her child, and it's
I-
also the last dragon of this realm. Literally, the only
That
one
too.
left. Will there be more? Maybe. But until that day, they're gonna be extremely protective of him.
I keep forgetting what bards do normally.
Mm-hmm.
Sing and flirt with everything in
Sing?
existence. It's not fun.
If XC is coming, I will
I will
welcome
burn-
her with
I will
open
burn
arms.
what-
I will
I
need
will
her to do some things for me, though. Her technology is very, very unique and
Oh,
helpful.
fuck you. This
I
is gonna
will
be a
burn
field
any
trip.
bard that comes within
This is gonna be a field trip for them to see the realm and see what you do.
if I realize.
Well, that's fine. I'm just saying, if XC comes along, please let her know afterwards that I'd like to see her.
Okay, fine. But
wanna
it's
see
mainly
a
gonna be
baby
a
And do give me an
field
That
trip.
sounds
itinerary so
cool.
I can be aware.
I think the main goal is gonna be take them around the Shade's pretty chill nowadays. He does get pissy when I'm around, but it's fine as long as we
Stay
give
off
each
the
other
island. Just stay off the
So
island.
long
You'll
as
be
we-
fine.
Yeah, as long as we give him his space. But yeah, the main goal is show him around the main recreational areas for the end. To take him to some other forests, coarse
Okay.
forests, some rainbow ones. Stay away from the shadows. Take him to some end cities and all that.
Forest.
You can see a rainbow
The end
forest at some
city?
point. Yeah, there's many end cities. Well,
There's
technically,
a few that I've cleared out.
technically they're all just towers these days, but there are some that's been turning into proper cities now that everyone's healing. But
I've built a few up.
yeah,
The villagers are there. They're nice.
yeah, take them to those kinds of places and then leave. It shouldn't be too bad. It'll be fine. The shadow fuckers will stay in their forest, and then eventually I'm gonna take them to the Nether. I'm just gonna take them around.
Tell them to not maintain eye contact.
Oh, don't worry. That's gonna be the first thing I tell them before we even enter. I'm
Or
gonna
give them pumpkins, either or.
or pumpkins, yeah. Then I'll take them to the Nether at some point as well.
That'll make them spooky.
Go around-
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
The curse is very weird, and whoever made it has a sick sense of humor.
They can't see you
The
if you wear a
creatures-
pumpkin.
Yeah. Yeah, if you
Dandarians
put a
cannot see
pumpkin
you.
on your head, it's like you don't exist to them. You can still hit them and things, and they can hit you, but
They physically
they
cannot
literally
see you.
cannot they cannot compute that you are there. Their brain doesn't register it.
I see.
That's weird.
Yeah.
The best way
Tell me about
the
it.
best way it's been described was they see you, but the brain kind of slides off it. They see you, but they're not seeing you. They're not processing you are there.
By the way, that reminds me. Here's a tablet. I got this specifically for you. There's a thing called Minecraft on there. I want you to tap it and start messing around in there.
The Zhangs have already showed me.
What's that? Is that a video game?
Yes. I'm not happy about it.
If you want it, you can have it.
I'm not happy
you get
about
bored
it.
when nobody else
Okay.
is around. I already have that already downloaded on
I brought.
Cassandra's phone.
Listen. My life goal was to bring life to a realm that was basically dead. I succeeded. I don't know what to do with my spare time at this
It
point.
said life's goal and became her goal after she got married.
Hopefully, me and
Did you
can
guys actually
chat
get married?
about-
I don't even know.
Oh, right.
No, I didn't. What's this?
Cassandra has PTSD of daggers.
Am I supposed to do
She's
this?
still been slowly getting over it, but I'm just gonna warn you, don't ever go over her bed with a dagger.
I make no promises.
Unless you want to be bossed in the face.
It sounds like trauma we must confront
Unless you
head
want to
on.
be...
Okay, this is why I'm the therapist and you're not.
Exactly, yeah.
No.
Look, a sword is
this
just
is
a
why
I'm
large
warning you about
dagger.
this.
We're gonna have to sit down and talk. Like, the three of us will have to sit down and talk.
Main reason why I'm warning you about this is so that doesn't happen. I don't plan on lighting any part of the guild on fire.
Now,
If
is it
Cassandra
just
reacts out of-
daggers?
It's
Mm.
specifically daggers.
Seems boring.
She's fine with swords. She's fine with everything else.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
I'm not
Specifically
happy about that,
daggers
by the
'cause of
way.
What happened?
By the way, I'm still not happy about that. Finding out my entire life is just a game.
It's a metaverse. There's literal video game characters running around. There's tunes running around.
But you don't get it though. That really fucked. I can't even get drunk. I got kicked out of multiple
Okay,
bars trying
okay.
to get drunk.
Okay, let me do something that'll help you. There's the realm where it's a game. There's the realm we came from. They might be 99.99 repeating, identical.
The hell they are.
Ours was real to us. Ours was real
From
to
a video
us.
game?
This one's from a video game.
Fine.
Yes.
It's just very upsetting to me.
Well,
I'm going to shut up before I get punched in the face.
What? What were you gonna say? Nope, say it. You've
I
already
don't
started.
fight.
You're
They-
from a video game. That's cool.
Pretty much, yeah. What were you gonna say?
You
see-
you two
You
act
see-
like an old married couple. I'm sorry.
You see, I don't fight.
Hmm.
My main ability is to teleport at this point. I do wonder what would
I
happen if
don't-
I grabbed your hair and then teleported.
Tonk.
I'm kind of wondering if you teleported only me out of here.
Don't bully.
that's
I
Okay.
can.
Don't bully the guild members. I don't know if we're friends or enemies,
Listen.
honestly.
Frenemies.
Annoyed acquaintances.
Enemies
Frenemies.
works better.
Whatever. Point
See?
is, they deal with a
Funny
dead
word.
world. I deal with the version of hell, which unfortunately got screwed over, as I found out.
X-Dead World, technically.
Technically, it never actually died. Yeah, X-Dead World for you. My world didn't die,
Ooh, I want to go.
but I
to
found out it
hell.
got
There's lots of
screwed
cool
over.
monsters there.
She's
that-
not allowed to the nether.
And she's allowed in the nether. You don't have a say in this. It's my nether.
She's allowed to the nether, the slime.
Yes. It'll be
She'll
fine.
boil!
It'll be fine. I'll give her
I
some
don't
magma
want her to
cream.
t-
Magma cream. Blaze powder.
Okay,
Remember,
fine,
it warms
fine.
people up and
not-
grants fire resistance. too.
dilute the blaze powder. It's why I gave her cream before. If it's blaze powder directly, it might burn her.
I will. I know how to work with potions, damn it. I spent
So do I.
days with Floyd, weeks with Floyd trying to figure out how to make that super potion, remember?
I slept with him.
Thinks these two would make a good couple if they were actually a thing.
You weren't the only one.
Oh.
Shara did too.
I was about to say, if you're going to say something else, I was going to have to walk out for a moment.
I'm a sadist.
I'm sorry, you two
Look.
are too fun to mess with.
Which one is this? Is this Cassandra or Theo?
Theo.
Not a guild member, technically.
Don't.
But I'm still in a guild member's body, so please don't.
I wonder if I can
Reaches up,
teleport you
pokes
out.
No.
Reaches up, boops you on the nose.
Oh boy.
Let me see that hand. I'm
Holds
sure
up her
nothing
right
bad will
hand.
happen.
Do not make me call you out by name,
see here.
Dorada. I fucking will.
You don't know
I'm
that
glad,
name.
I'm glad nobody.
Which one?
I'm glad nobody knows my name.
The one you
Real-
went by back in the old
realsies.
lands? Or your actual
Oh,
name?
that.
Both work.
I'm glad nobody knows my real name. For real.
Let them take the piss. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I'm sure.
God, nobody knows my real name.
I'm sure Boots will be fine
Once
in
a week.
another.
No, twice a week. Once for you, once for her. Do you share memories?
I can stop the memory share between Cassandra.
Good.
But Cassandra
the
can't do it.
first you-
But Cassandra can't do it between me and her.
Well, she's basically a daughter to you, so it's fine.
What?
But for
I'm
you,
thought-
at least, I want the memories limited during the session.
That is fine.
All right. Yes. Hello.
I love having a technicality. I'm still in a
Mm-hmm.
guild member's body. Could be a little
I wonder what happened if I
sadist.
teleported a soul.
Don't do it. It's not fun. Okay, put it simply.
Shall we find out?
yeah. No. Stop.
You'd probably break Cassandra. I wouldn't be surprised. That's what happened.
Really, I mean, you gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet.
I
I don't want Cassandra hurt, please.
Ooh.
All right.
I like
all right, that'd be
omelets.
nice.
Okay.
There's also
I
another
feel like
reason why
anything
I'm
that
very-
isn't food just goes in and goes out.
Nope. Fighting too.
I
Food
don't
just
even
goes
think
in.
they understand that I'm a different person and I'm not Cassandra currently. I may be
I
in
do.
Cassandra's
Doesn't go
body, but I'm
out.
not Cassandra.
It's the voice.
I'm talking about Boots.
Okay. Okay.
I'm talking about Boots.
Oh.
I'm not talking about you
That-
guys.
Don't.
What I
You
do?
remember Blake and Shiro?
Okay.
They still don't understand that they're the same person, or that they
Two different people
have
in a
similar
body.
bodies, as I've recently learned.
They're adorable, by the way.
Yes.
Actually, there's something. So, because of what happened with those two, due to Blake's specific brand of cultivation, Shiro was able to take over the male transformation. Hence why it's two people. It's dumb
Yes.
as hell, but it works. But yeah, I will be
mean,
taking
unless
them
Shiro-
to the end. I'll go through it. We're gonna avoid the Shadow Forest. We won't mess with the Shade. I can't promise what I'll do to the Shade afterwards, though. I need Dragon's Breath.
Yeah, you
Every-
usually do your thing anyway.
I don't kill it anymore. If anything,
I
it's been
can just
getting
give you some. How much do you need?
True, but that's not fun. I need to fight the Shade to get it. Look, think of it this way. Think of it this way. The Shade is lasting much longer fighting against me than it did way back then.
True.
I am making it a better defender by kicking its ass.
Oh, you
over
are.
and over.
I'm not stopping you. No, I'm not stopping you. I'm just
Look,
doing my best to protect the realm.
you have invaders. I don't think you've been doing this.
The invaders then implies that they're not from the realm.
True.
Hence is my problem.
True. I don't know why they formed there.
They're
Hey, have you seen the-
challengers, not invaders.
Have you seen the writer, actually, recently, at all?
I have
You're
not,
the
and if it's the
shade.
writer behind this, I'm gonna have
I
a
don't-
stern talking to with her.
I don't think
This,
it
in this sense, I
is.
don't know.
The writer's not behind it. I don't think she is. But if you see her, ask about it.
No, this isn't her style.
No, but she might know something about it.
Yes. Now then,
I will have this.
Who wants to fight an
discussion
undead
with you.
monstrosity?
Me?
No.
Kinda.
I'm
I
saying
don't
no
wanna
because
push
none of you
myself
are
any
ready for
further
that.
than what I've
I'm
already
saying no
currently
because none of
done.
you are ready for this yet.
And I can probably explain to you.
I fought a wither
You think I-
recently.
I have trouble remembering
wither?
names. I'm
I fought a wither recently.
Oh.
It was
Okay.
not like how it was back then. This thing was exactly how I remembered
Don't do it here.
I didn't. I did it elsewhere in a desert, but this thing was exactly how I remembered it. Smart, fast, calculating, and was summoning skeletons all over the damn place.
Sounds like a nightmare.
It
Get out of my realm.
is. I wasn't joking when I told everyone do not summon these things. They are dangerous when summoned and only get even more dangerous over time.
Yeah. Now, are you reaching the end of your time limit? Because I would like to talk to you more. But I shouldn't be here for too long. I simply came in to check on people.
Why can't you be here for too long?
walk and talk.
Of course.
Are you trying to avoid
You mean
paperwork
me?
again?
Oh, that reminds me.
Like, yep, they're trying to avoid paperwork again.
There's a stack of paperwork. I need you to go and sort that for me. Let's go.
You little shit.
Have fun with that.
I will take your. Yeah. That's fine. Now then, I'm gonna take you to the end another as well. It's just, again, gonna take time because I need to set up specifically locations we're gonna go. I need to decide where we're gonna go. Then for the end, I need to talk to Rod. It's gonna be a whole process. Don't worry, it'll be fine.
Okay.
Now then, I think you might want to start heading home. Or go pass out in one of the guild bunks. Cause, we are getting close to closing time. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna make an igloo.
Igloo. Of course.